Hello there everyone and welcome back. I was hoping to get more streaming of Iron Harvest in before the qualifiers took place, but sadly that was not meant to be. More so because I was a little bit worried that trying to force a stream in when I wasn't feeling up for it would probably hurt me more for the qualifiers than trying to get some extra matches and extra practice in. So we're going in with arguably a little preparation, although I feel like there is possibility to do well. I just gotta stop screwing up on the little things. I need to make sure I upgrade my dang iron mines and oil mines as appropriately, and be able to somehow manage the demands of being attacked from multiple angles, especially with Palladia not really being best equipped to attack or handle engagements on multiple fronts with their kind of weaker firepower. Unless the terrain kind of favors it for them, that might be the exception there. But at this point, we are waiting for, well, let's see, it starts now, so I'm just wondering if I have to refresh to see my opponent or not, but I am gonna have, I don't recall ever using ESL, so I do want to make sure. Okay, it shows my first match, that's all I know, so I don't even know what round robin group I'm in. It is supposed to be a Swiss tournament, but normally those are like in pre-made groups of like 6 or so, or at least they would have their own groups, but judging by the fact that I only have one opponent, it's probably going to pair me based on who has the same record as me. So I would have to keep winning if I want to keep face off against more tougher opponents, it sounds like. Either way, we're going to skip through this for the YouTube version and see about getting ourselves prepared for the actual match. Alright, let's get this started then. This is likely going to go badly for me, but let's try and keep an optimistic mind about it somehow. And maybe when I get back into the ranked mode, I want to experiment with reserve units a bit. I think I want to, because I have a few thoughts on what I want to achieve. It's just a question on if it's actually a good idea. But that's neither here or there. Let's just try. I'm going to try my best somehow to give you the best performance. It's going to be a tall order, because again, I'm not really playing this game nearly as much as I would like. In all honesty.
Command established.
Yeah, follow us. We'll do it. Got it.
You have orders?
So,
What can we do?
let's just grab these. I should really look into the economy on how much I'm missing out on with the not going to double iron, but
Fall in.
I do want my Grenadier pack in case,
Yes.
and I do want, let's see, actually I should just straight up try and grab
Need something done?
the pack up top,
We need more resources first.
Meet right here.
because I am missing out on iron, but if I could steal their iron pack, maybe that helps.
Ready, rifleman.
Looks like a good spot. Don't mind if we do.
Need something done?
Fall in.
We will see,
Yes.
We've captured the mine.
because stealing the iron mine and preventing them from stealing any of mine could be beneficial, could be.
Look sharp now.
You have orders? Careful how you stow them.
Yeah, that'll help.
You name
Orders
it,
for
we'll
us?
build it.
What can we do?
Don't know if the oil's all that important. I could have gone left instead.
Grenadiers ready.
New orders for us?
Look sharp now. Ready,
I'm here to
rifleman.
defend the Republic.
Yeah.
Get this mine
Let's go.
upgraded.
Yeah, they're just grabbing things on my half the map. That's no surprise there.
New orders for us?
Bomb secure.
Don't mind if we
What's
do.
next? Multiple enemies spotted.
Ready for action. Moving out.
Uh-huh. Leading the way.
Orders?
What
Yep.
can we do?
You were supposed to grab that, so get to that.
Yeah. That'll
And this
help.
is where having you guys cooperate is handy.
Grenadiers ready.
There's nothing
get that
Paladin
quick.
rifle.
Now, if I can shoot just the one, that'd be perfect. 5 of my guys shooting only 2 of theirs is a good exchange.
We've got. Yeah.
Building upgrade complete.
That will give us.
We're ready.
What can we do?
Oh, I didn't realize you were still going, but
Sounds good. Time to move. New orders for us? Kill this bastard! Go!
Multiple enemies
What is
spotted.
it? Looks like a good spot.
Look sharp now.
New
Ready,
orders for
armed,
us?
set.
Orders! For Polania!
We're taking fire!
so I think I'm doing okay so far. I need to get in cover though at this point.
Spotted.
Alright, so you grab that. Grab the point there.
Make it quick. Taking fire. Take cover.
Okay, good start so far.
Let's get to
Enemy
I do need to heal though,
Cover.
Give it to ready for action. Get back.
and I am going to lose the iron mine,
Watch out!
the oil in the middle.
Keeping our heads down!
Another
Hopefully that'll be
phone
just
call
fine
for
with the
you.
iron I'm about to get. I don't have the hit point pool though.
Orders!
Our oil pump is lost. Enemy! A lot of them.
Come on, give me the decap. I learned that I can get away with this, right? Right?
Grenadiers back in service.
Something done. Ready. Right away.
Building finished.
Orders! They're shooting at us! Over there! Cover! Move it!
You name it.
Look
We'll
sharp
do it.
now.
Okay, Grenadiers, you get moving. Okay, I was worried I didn't have that point if I were honest, because it looked like it for a brief
What can we
moment.
do?
We've got company!
Something done. Gladly.
And I don't know what to do with this engineer for a bit, besides grab the gunner pack.
Multiple enemies here.
Got it! Go! Go! Keeping your heads down! Uh-huh.
Standing by. Enemy units spotted.
Ah, dang it.
Move it!
This is not going looking good.
Looks like a
Rifles
good
back from
spot.
the front.
New orders for us? Let's go. Yeah.
It's us or them. We're taking fire. Let's go. Orders. Preparing plane. That's the time to move.
The enemy is taking our mine. The enemy is taking our mine.
What's the plan?
The enemy
Wow.
is taking our mine.
For some reason I expected the dang
Ongoing.
Uh-huh. Sounds
grenades actually destroy cover. When was that changed, I wonder?
Our mine is lost.
What's the plan?
I am really thrown off by that.
Yes?
I was gambling on the cover getting destroyed.
Give us cover. Get quickly! Alright! Uh-huh.
We brought the ultimate guns.
Ready. We're receiving.
So this is not a good sign for me, because
Keeping our heads down, enemies. Looks like
it's also a lot of the reason why I need to heal up there, but
Take them out!
but again, if I can only hit small portions of them, then that's actually pretty good for me.
Finally.
We are listening. On the move.
Yes. Right away.
And I lost 2 infantry there, so that's a bad exchange for me.
Go.
Look sharp now.
And I did not get the upgrade, sadly, and they basically stole my upgrade point.
Make it quick. Keeping our heads down. Let's go. About time. Ha.
a unit has become veteran.
What's the plan? Get to cover.
Yes?
Leading the way.
Rifleman reinforced.
We're under attack.
Orders. Over there. Go. Make it quick. Yes. Moving out.
We've got company.
Move. We'll get there quick. What? Now.
We're under fire. Their forces have arrived.
That always scares me off every time I see that hero portrait in the middle of the map. It's distracting.
Gunner. Taking fire. Engaging target. Ha.
Yeah, moving.
What?
All right.
Moving. Taking cover. Speed it up.
Alright, just try and grab that and get some points back, which is very unlikely.
Orders.
I lost enough ground, but
No sitting around.
it could be okay.
Pump is ours now. Assembling
I need
unit
engineers.
cancelled. Calling in engineers.
Right. Let them have it. Ready for action.
A unit has become veteran.
If I can do enough damage, then that's worth it still.
His finest standing by and ready to dig in.
Find cover.
I don't think I'm gonna get to do the damage I want.
Tell me.
Especially since Anna's getting wrecked.
Orders. Falling back. Fall back and
Here's the
regroup.
target.
I am badly hurt, enemy.
Acknowledged.
We are
Busy.
Yep, you're just about to die in a moment.
Out of action.
Let's keep moving. Ready for action.
I guess what I'm learning here is I need to be much more strict about healing my units as soon as we get those skirmishes, because I'm just losing in the second fights. Simply put there.
We'll build. Yes. Get clear. Grenadiers ready. We'll
And now once they have cover,
Slavnik,
I'm not going to be able to do much here.
moving down. Moving to cover. What's the plan then?
The unit has become veteran. A structure is being attacked.
Just run! They're shooting at us! Be quick about it! Go now! Yes? Keep moving!
So they have the field gun as well. And I thought I was in better cover there, but I guess not.
Rifles back from the front.
Standing by. We'll get there quick.
And I'm just getting bottled right now, so... Come on. Wait, what happened here? Well, this is not a good sign. Is it on my end, though, that the internet dropped or not? Alright, so for the YouTube version, since I probably cropped out the downtime, there was a fatal error or some kind of error on my part. It happened to me, specifically, I guess, where the game just froze because my opponent was still able to go along with their match, and how it played out in their version. I did succeed in having the gunners focus fire on the Strasniks, but as a result of me not being able to control them, they walked all the way up across the bridge and following the Strasniks back to their headquarters, essentially is what happened. And in all honesty, I do want to believe that was looking very promising for me, but it's a very harsh lesson in that I seriously need to, after any real skirmish, and I have the time to do it, I seriously need to pull back my troops to heal, because I feel like that was the main reason why I lost so much ground in the second assault. Because with the amount of damage I did winning the first skirmish, that ultimately means I will get veterancy before them. And it's possible I win the second infantry match as a result of that. But neglecting that and trying to foolishly grab points aggressively in the middle of the map did cost me quite significantly there, because it timed out so well for the Anna Strasnik push. I still probably could have done something about it, because my main strategy was to circle around and flank them where they couldn't benefit from that cover. So it still would have gone on, but I willingly took the loss there. Just more so there's no hard feelings or bad feelings if somehow I were to actually win that match with what I learned there. We'll take this as a hard, serious lesson that I can't just aggressively push points that I have no way to secure. I did manage to decap the Iron Mine, but again, that was probably not worth it. Again, it would have been smart for me to just pull back and heal all my troops. Now, actually what I might do in the downtime is actually have, if it's at all possible, this is kind of a weird thing to do, but I am wondering if it's possible, like, if I can watch my own VOD of that, up to that point. So, we could skip through to the actual match, and what I'm curious is to try and learn from that last experience. Because I like to think there was some real promise. I feel like it was just that one mistake I did. Oh god. I hope it's not this blurry for everyone else who's trying to watch this. Although it could, because I updated my drivers. Okay, yeah, it is kind of blurry because I'm moving around, which is part of the reason why I like to try and minimize the scrolling around to help minimize that, because as you can see, keeping it still makes it a lot more crisp. So next round 8 minutes, so that times out perfectly since we should be at the end for when the video or the game crashed on me. But yeah, I'm happy with stealing the iron there. It is a question if, again, I am going to have to look at the mechanics a little bit, or the resources, or how it lines up. Because of course, I see a lot of grabbing the double iron, and even then my opponent grabbed the iron oil, so it's not all that unique in this case. And my opponent was super aggressive grabbing iron on the left anyway. So I could have confronted him there. It would be a tricky mirror match though, so I probably was not comfortable enough to do that in at least to brazenly go into a one-on-one fight with exact same forces, but everything else lines up nicely, and I did steal the oil, and they took the oil on the island, so arguably it was an eye for an eye there. Nothing too fancy. It was just equivalent exchange in this case. So nothing really bad. We're kind of still on even footing. I see the Grenadiers. I have my Grenadiers ready to counteract. Oh, and there's something I didn't pay attention to. I got my second oil before they got their third node, which of course was in their iron mine. And of course, I'm trying. Okay, the second infantry squad is grabbing the point on the bomb, but they might have been a little bit slow. So I do have a slight oil advantage, if nothing else. And I like this engagement because, again, it's 2 of their infantry versus my 5. This is where I can say without a doubt I kind of can win this match up here. Because, again, still, more of my riflemen are shooting their riflemen. This was a little bit awkward, but with 2 infantry squads, I still win this match as well. So it works out pretty decently. I grabbed the oil there. I think... Did I? I can't remember what happened. Did I just swap out the riflemen for the Grenadiers so the Grenadiers could minimize damage? Nope. Okay, it's even fight here, but still. More of my infantry are shooting theirs. I'm just not winning. I'm not winning as hard now because of them not in cover. And I killed 3, maybe 4 of the infantry there. That is without a doubt a solid victory for me, I want to argue. And they have enough damage there. I should have committed to that fight with the Grenadiers, I think. Because they were so close to losing more of their infantry. And then, yeah, this is where I probably should have gone back to heal or have those infantry just deal with the ones trying to steal my oil. Because as we've seen, it was not worth it for me. And if I was a little more aggressive there, I could have killed more of the Grenadiers. And another 5 minutes for the match. So yeah, I did do the decap. I only lost 1 infantry, so arguably that was a balanced trade for the amount of iron they're losing. But they get a lot of experience for free. So I don't know if that was ultimately worth it. And this is where they're going to get ready for their big push. Because they have 3 infantry pushing through the middle at full health, I think. Yep. So I'm not able to contest that, especially with the really awkward cover situation. I think that's what hurt me most, it's just not having any fallback points that I can use for cover. I think that ultimately screwed me right there. Sure, not having a health really hurt, but unless I already have infantry up on these barricades where they're currently situated, that does me absolutely no favors. And the fact that it didn't destroy the cover really threw me off quite significantly too. I don't recall there being a balance change where grenades are nowhere near as effective against cover, but apparently that's the case. And I can't go into these battles thinking my grenades are going to destroy cover now. In all honesty, I do want to scroll back to see if the grenade destroyed, or their grenadier destroyed my cover when I was doing that earlier skirmish. Because ultimately, that was a one-side victory for me with how those first skirmishes went. But losing all these points is where that easily gets negated. And this is again another really awkward situation because I quite literally have no cover to take advantage of. I just gotta hit them at a flank or an angle, ideally kind of like what I did with the Grenadiers at the start. So being up in this open field or down on the Salvin Road near the bridge realistically would have been better for me. But I tried to brute force it a little bit, which might have hurt me a lot more than I would have liked. And right now, both their squads, or all 5 of them, are just hitting my infantry when I don't have cover. My gunners are doing amazingly, though, I gotta say. They single-handedly won against the infantry squad. They're almost killed it entirely. But without a doubt, they're worth their weight right now. And I think I don't know if they actually won against the 2nd Infantry Squad. So, it's a little bit of a confusing mess, but the gunners were definitely... Having the engineer go over and grab the gunner pack was definitely worth its weight there, but... I did get a little bit tilted, and just having to fall back from the second wave push really hurt me there, because they decapped and stole so many of my points, which is single-handedly negating the advantage I got there. But up to that point, it was actually really good for me. It's just a bad decision to not heal, I feel like. Because again, 1, maybe 2 infantry squads already on this barricade by the bridge could have done so much for me if I had them there in advance. Because I had incentive to have infantry go and deny their decap of the oil. So I would have had someone there in preparation. And Anna just dying was unfortunate. I was looking at her, seeing if she was safe, and then the 5-10 seconds after doing that is where she got wrecked because Reserve 1 just appeared right after that point. Which I guess ultimately means that was pretty good for me because our Reserve 1s were basically the exact same time. And this is where I'm in an awkward predicament, which is where I was kind of hoping to maybe flank on the right here as opposed to try and brute force push through the middle. If I had the grenade, well, the grenade's off cooldown. I was seriously thinking of throwing a grenade to destroy this cover. I might have still done a brute force push through the middle because of that. It was really awkward though, and there is possibility to flank on the left too, but I need to make sure my gunners are in a position to deal with the Strasniks. Because I had 2 gunners, one of which was also my engineer, so I got a nice discount on iron as a result of that, as opposed to having to get a second gunner. So, only thing I can really say there. That was unfortunate. I am definitely bitter about that. But now let's turn off the display capture. That's a good opportunity now to actually put it to practice on watching the VODs in the future, since we don't really have a replay function, sadly. Although in all that time I never did look to see if my stream was still looking alright. It looks like it is. It's currently broadcasting. We're broadcasting. Yep, it looks fine there. It sort of looks fine, but still, rough start. But at the very least, I want to believe we're still going to maybe get 6 matches in, and there's still going to be another qualifier next week. That's where we're going to put everything on the table, I guess. Ideally. Alright, so let's see, oil spill, default enabled, 500 points disabled, so everything looks good. We'll see how badly this is for me, but I think I maybe learned my lesson there. Just heal up after every skirmish if I can get a window for it, because having them stay out does not help a lot. I probably should have gunner in case of flamethrower, og the foes. But there is a gunner pack in the middle of the map that maybe I can grab if I'm lucky. And I'm definitely going to have to build a gunner. I'm assuming flamethrowers to go with this. One gunner, one flamethrower, so I was half right. And we are dealing with Bruce Fiat. So I'm looking at the map to see which angle I'm going to be coming from, so I think I actually have the building where I can leapfrog across. I don't know how significantly helpful that is, but I can leapfrog across that building.
Establishing field command. Stand by.
Which I can't do on the other spawn.
Command established.
Leading the way.
Fine.
Uh-huh.
We'll do it.
What's the plan then?
Okay, so you look like you're working as you should.
What can we do?
And let's control group these guys.
New orders for us?
Just because we can.
Sharp now.
Now this was going to be a bit of a problem because
Right here.
I'm not going to have my extra infantry squad for a while due to where they're going.
Yeah?
More oil for the Republic.
New orders for us?
Let's go. Don't mind if we do.
What can we do?
Now I was a little bit late grabbing that.
Yes?
You have orders? Just like throwing a stick for the dog.
They grab everything in the middle of the map, but I should be
Look
okay.
sharp now.
And I got oil, so I gotta remember that I do have location hotkeys, but I never use them, sadly.
Follow us.
Orders? It beats standing in the open.
And I'm wondering, yeah, I'm gonna engage them.
Move!
Fall in. Rallying
Get quick!
riflemen.
Engage the enemy!
Riflemen here to defend the Republic.
And I got a good angle here to fight them, sort of.
Contact! Get to cover!
And I gotta be careful
What
of,
can we do?
We're ready!
What is it?
uh,
Fire.
that's always annoying when they don't actually grab the point I tell them to.
Ready. Moving out.
But, can I at least shoot them? If I can hit them on the side a little bit, that'd be good.
New orders for us?
Look sharp now.
Yes? New orders for us?
We're ready! Taking fire! Take cover!
This mine is ours.
We'll do it.
What's the plan?
There's no
Oh,
people on your
denied the grenades there, and again, for some reason, they just aren't destroying cover.
New orders
This
for us?
completely changes my game plan.
Got it.
company.
Uh-huh. Sounds good. Get to cover. Yes?
Make it quick!
The enemy is capturing our bomb.
Compliments of
Alright, I hope I...
What can we do?
I was really hoping that grenade would have hit them there.
Got it! Make it quick! Yes!
Fall in.
What is it?
Leading the
Our
way!
oil pump is lost.
Quickly!
Oh my god, I was half worried they weren't doing damage,
There! Go!
but that justifies it.
Leading the way!
Look sharp now.
Yes?
Get us!
More iron.
At least that makes up for it a little bit. A little bit.
Rally point set.
Yes! Keeping our heads down!
Engineers ready to
New
go to
orders for
work.
us? Enemies!
Quickly! Go! Go! To engage!
It won't build itself.
So get the oil going.
Operating as expected.
They got all the iron caches, which isn't a problem.
Over there! Go!
Moving.
Flamethrowers I could deal with.
Uh-huh.
Leading the way!
I just need to position myself appropriately.
Give us cover. Moving.
Orders?
And actually, I do want to get the gunner pack,
Uh-huh.
More sandbags.
but that's
to-
kind of what you're for. God dang it.
Building.
I thought you were safe, but you still have the health, though.
Let's go. Get to cover. New orders for us? Sounds good.
What can we
I
do?
just can't
Leading
pull
the
around again.
Company.
Take them out. Yeah?
Get back to safety!
Building upgrade complete.
Move it! Ready for action. On the way.
Something done.
Look sharp
Alright.
now.
More volunteers.
I should get an extra gunner because they are still medium armor and the flamethrowers are terrifying
Orders?
for obvious reasons.
We'll get there quick.
Yes?
Rifles back from the front.
Sounds good.
Grenadiers ready. Right away.
New orders for us? Follow us. That will give
Ready
us
for
cover.
action.
And grenades probably aren't going to do anything, but at least it prompts
We'll get
a response.
engaging. Let them have it.
You have orders?
Let's
Fall in.
some
And
armor.
okay, I'm a little bit slow on upgrading. They did have the oil, but
We'll do it.
I think I'm okay at the moment. Actually, you go heal.
Here ready
Let's
to blow
go.
something up.
Moving out.
The enemy is capturing a strategic position. Multiple enemies spotted.
You have a target?
So gunner, you get moving.
What is it? Rifleman
Get the gunners all grouped up. Because I'm going to need them later.
Enemies spotted.
Let's go.
Please tell me you're hitting.
We'll
We've
get there
lost
quick.
a strategic position.
This is going to be the moral of my story, isn't it?
Riflemen removed.
Not accounting for cover the
Have a
best.
target? Targeting!
And I don't think I'm gonna hit them enough to really be damaging to them.
Ready.
No sitting
What can
around.
we do?
Pump is ours
Meet
now.
right here.
But I have everything upgraded. They do decap it, but it's not worth it.
A unit has become veteran.
Yes.
I just don't want to melee you, because I don't think that helps me a whole lot.
Make it quick. Contact. Falling back.
So what the heck just hit me for 400 points of damage, I wonder?
Yes. New orders.
Oh, it was the grenades, because they were a grenadier after all.
Ready.
What is it? Rifle squad reinforced.
Look sharp
We
now.
need more resources first.
Deploying reserve.
Ears ready.
Just give us
Multiple
time.
enemies here.
Ready.
The enemy is capturing a strategic position.
Yeah. Follow
So
us.
get everyone grouped up. Sadly, you guys are needing to heal.
We are listening.
And you have the health, you can take these hits decently enough. And they are going to steal points on the right. Actually, I could fix that.
Looks
Oh, there's the flamethrower.
ready. Reserve gunners reporting.
Reserve forces have arrived. A unit has become veteran.
Yep, they're doing those shenanigans there, but Olga's going to take enough damage to die. Right? Right, Anna? I was worried for a moment there.
What's the plan?
Enemies.
Quickly, fall back and regroup. Target acquired.
So I don't have enough engineers, a bit of a downside.
Rifles back from the front.
Move it. Spears are used quickly. Preparing to engage.
Gunners ready.
But we can steal points at least.
Look sharp now.
Quickly. Make it quick. Cover.
What's next?
Oh, I have Ann in the wrong group. That's what happened there.
Yes, got it.
Ready. We'll get there quick.
Let us compliment the Polania. We're taking fire. Another
Alright. Gotta be careful there, but I would love to murder those guys.
What can we
I did hurt myself a little bit by not having actual infantry or an extra engineer slot.
On the move.
Give us a time.
quick about it. Evade, evade.
Guns ready.
We're ready.
So I want one infantry to go over to the right and grab those.
What's the plan?
You're in the wrong group. I'm doing a bad job with my grouping. I could actually just win against them, but let's try and play it safer.
Stay
On the
down.
way. Good to cover. About time.
Building upgrade complete. More Polanian assets are now available.
Keep moving.
We're under fire!
What can we do?
Yep, I want engineers on the proper one. But basically all that tells me is I think I'm going straight for TERS, since I got the upgrade barracks already. So with that said, let me just get more oil.
What you need, I can do that.
Ready. Moving up.
We're ready to do whatever Polania requires.
Sounds good.
Need something done?
So workshop, you
We'll be
get
there in
going.
no time. Let's get
We
to
are
work.
listening.
The gunners are doing well, but
The enemy is capturing a strategic position.
That will give us cover.
How can I serve Polania? Got that.
and you should be able to kill her, right?
Suppressing fire. Multiple enemies incoming.
She is going to get revived, but she is still down for a bit.
Can I help? Let's go.
We've lost a strategic position.
It's not too far.
Yeah, I lost a point, but they're about to lose their units.
For Polania.
Is what I think is going to happen here.
Save some for us.
And since I clicked that, they should not be able to grab the point, I think now. I think is how it works.
Move. How can I serve Polania?
Grenadiers ready.
Since I literally told my own squad to grab the point when they were knocked back there. So Olga's back, that's
On
fine.
my way.
I just need to get more experience from Anna to kind of even it out a bit.
Quickly. Over there.
That's a shame.
What's next?
My guns are ready.
I like to kill them off because it denies them their experience with what I'm learning.
Reporting.
180 oil,
Sitting around. Ready Multiple enemies spotted.
and I want a field cannon handy, although I probably don't need it.
We'll get
you need. I'll get there.
Multiple enemies spotted.
Follow us. Fine. Guns ready.
Now I gotta be very careful here,
How can I serve Polania?
because most of their guys are in the middle. I have a field gun to help deal with heavier armor.
Anti-mech system waiting for orders.
What is it?
Oh, Olga's alive. That's no surprise, though.
They're shooting at us.
Fall back and
My guns are ready.
We've lost a strategic position.
Grenadiers ready.
What's next?
Rifleman
Be there soon.
New orders for us?
I'm listening. Looks like a safe spot.
Did something break?
Ready for a target. Get into battery.
Ready to build armor. Watch out! Over there!
This will put them
So,
Unit has become veteran.
hopefully that kills Olga, if I can get that sniper shot.
Stay low! No other way!
give it to us.
So that works out well.
How can I serve
Multiple enemies spotted from the front.
On the way.
What is it? Rifleman reinforced and ready. Got it.
Sure, let them have the point there. I'm gonna have turrets pretty soon, especially since they bought... I think they bought another flamethrower, or am I going crazy there? Likely crazy.
ready to move? Guys, do not sit around.
Tell me! They're in my sight!
Oh, that's gonna miss, is it?
Oil pump is lost.
Be careful!
Shooting at us.
What's the plan?
One of our veteran units is now elite.
I'm seeing a lot of zeros, and that really freaks me out there.
Building upgrade complete.
Oh, that's annoying.
Polanian assets are now available.
The Strasniks did nothing there. That's a bit of a pain.
Let's go.
A unit has become veteran.
Get back to safety.
Be careful!
Quickly, right away.
They're shooting at us.
Fine.
Kinda busy! Cozy.
How can I help?
Target.
Workshop reporting.
So how much for turrs? I almost have the oil.
Make it quick. Catch this.
Cannon ready for orders.
That would be amazing can right there. That grenade definitely was worth it. And I did not level up, sadly.
Give me a target. Yes.
But
What we're waiting on.
hopefully we could do the damage needed to her.
Orders. Fall back and regroup.
Can we do?
Something break.
It's almost enough for the tur.
Assembly area.
Standing by.
Rifles better.
Right away. We'll get that quick.
Polania.
Just
Now,
like
can you knock down Olga?
A unit has gained
There.
rank.
Because Olga does so much more damage than me, so she is going to win in the experience front almost every time.
Back to safety.
Because I need to rely on my precision shot to get that experience. But to help offset it, I do heal, which gives me experience too.
How can I help? I'll sure thing.
Workshop reporting. Report here. The enemy is
Anti-armor
capturing a
standing
strategic
by.
position.
Get into
The
battery.
enemy is
So
capturing
you get
a
there behind the
strategic position.
wall, barricade.
How can I serve Polania?
I'm listening.
What's the plan then?
Engineers should grab the oil.
Strajnik, ready to move.
Let's go.
And hopefully Anna can get some more experience in.
The enemy is taking our mark. We've lost a strategic position. Ready to build up from the front.
Now I need another tur, without a doubt.
Guns ready. Good spot.
Grenadiers
And having a
ready.
bunker will be helpful too.
Kinda busy! Be
Our
careful!
mine is lost.
Yeah, they're without a doubt going to take the mine, but
Ready.
so long as I can get some experience off them, it's worth it still.
This'll put them down.
Ah, I figure as much.
Shot counts!
What I'm learning with Anna's shot,
Something
never shoot it when they're in cover or even near cover,
Sharp now.
because it does block the
What
shots.
is it?
Fall back and regroup.
Keep moving.
Kinda busy!
a unit has become veteran.
So what's taking shots there? The gunners. Which is not terrifying, because I got something for them.
Rifleman
Yeah, it's silly to get reserve too, but I think to allow me to get a second tur is important. Night night.
Strajnik, ready to move.
Just point me at our... Crush them all! Repositioning to new locations. Ready to obliterate Polania's foes. I'll get him!
One more shot. And once I get my second turret, that's going to be pretty good.
We can always better use cover.
Reserve forces have arrived. Rifles from the front.
So this is arguably a very one-sided match so far.
Build it. Right. Move
So I know my opponent probably doesn't feel good about it, especially now that there's a turret roaming around.
Point me at our enemies.
Workshop reporting.
But this will be over soon with all 3 points.
Something break?
Am I going to have any... No, this is exactly the amount of supply I need for a second turret. So I'm only going to have a second field gun. The Strasniks are going to be... Well, I know they have a lot of gunners. Strasniks are not going to be good against that.
Orders right away.
What's next?
The enemy is capturing our bomb.
In all honesty, I should just... Yeah, and they never upgrade any of their nodes, so... Another example why this is a bit one-sided.
Ready for battle.
I've occupied it.
Fire here! Assembly area.
Uh-huh. Whatever helps.
So Strasniks and everyone, you go over to the left,
Just
while the turret covers this side.
Save yourself! Ready for a target.
Engineers on fire!
be there soon. Sure thing.
Workshop
How
reporting.
much?
Enemy is
Alright,
capturing
another
our
5
bomb.
seconds for my turret.
We're off to a good start.
So let me remember my hotkey for that.
Gunners ready. A little protection.
Ready for
helps.
action.
We are listening.
The enemy is capturing our bomb.
And sadly, the Strasniks did not get a lot of action, it's looking like, because they're not leveled up yet.
What's next?
But
Someone's
Ready for battle.
I gotta be very... I actually want the turret over here, so it's a little more easier to defend it for when it gets rushed down.
New assembly area.
How can I serve Polania?
Oh, I still got that. For a moment I thought it was captured.
Ready to move.
I was seeing red for a moment.
Being little
Just point me as solution has come for Polania's enemies.
Now, I don't need to tell you how amazing a precision shot could be here.
Capturing a strategic position.
I don't know if this... Oh, you're going to cover. I don't like that, but considering that might block my shot, it might be worth it.
be careful. I'll have a peek inside. Right away.
Target.
Ready to obliterate Polania's force.
I thought I told... Yep. I thought I told them to get out, but I guess they're not. That's fine. Although I did tell you to leave.
The enemy is capturing a strategic
Even though, arguably, I still could kill all of them.
position.
Be careful. No other way.
My guns are ready.
Just point me at our enemies. Moving to target.
Alright, sorry fella.
Ready to move.
And apparently, I have one extra supply somewhere.
All enemies
Oh, it's because I left the field gun, that's why.
This one is mine.
Sandbags to fill.
The enemy is capturing our bomb.
Tell me.
The enemy is capturing our bomb.
I've got him.
Alright, continue having your fun there.
To obliterate Polania's foes.
Now with 2 turrets, I should be able to more aggressively push up.
Understood.
Kinda busy.
Our oil pump is lost.
And she's almost level 2 as a result of that.
Point me at our enemies. Repositioning to new location.
We're receiving replacements. Moving.
Ready to defend Polania. Getting
Keep
battery.
down.
Guns ready.
Tell me. Stay low.
Gate has gained a rank.
So they're gonna hurt, although I might as well retreat now, because you would decide to go into cover. Nope, not Gavanias. I do have gunners for that. I just don't have really mobile units to fight it, though.
Target area.
Right away.
Ready to
Our brothers
So I should be able to defend this turret pretty well.
hammer down. Tool heading out.
I just gotta be very careful again
Orders.
of the
Grenadiers
damage.
ready. Someone ordered grenade.
This is gonna hurt, but this is gonna hurt more.
Move or be crushed.
Now, just clean up the ruckus. And I am curious, considering how close I am to the Nakavanya, is the charges actually better for the situation? If any of them hit them is what I'm wondering. Nope, not a single one hit. I thought it was close enough. Alright, so... Nope, they just conceded there. I'm sorry, fella. That was probably rough, especially with not having iron mine oil mines or oil pumps upgraded. But otherwise, that was going my way from the very beginning. I want to argue just because they did not grab any of their oil pump, any of their resources at the beginning. So all I had to do was really stall, and I was benefiting. Either way, this was looking. I don't want to jump kiss it. I don't want to get too much into what kind of character or player we may be up against, but account level 8 means they're probably pretty recent, or they haven't played very much of the game. They could still be very capable though. They just may not know the nuances to this game. So I'm already looking optimistic for the first, going into this match at least. And the island's on my right, so it's important for me to pay attention to that just in case. And, okay, they're doing the standard strat, and they're not getting the mortar.
Establishing field command. Stand by.
Which, arguably, they don't really need, because there's already a mortar on here.
Command established.
Leading the way. We'll do it. What is it? Sounds good.
Come on. This is not at all annoying.
Got it.
My life would be so much more easier if it wasn't so inconsistent, which sometimes it'll grab the point for me and sometimes won't.
Orders.
That's the only gripe I have so far about this game, trying to manage that. Because sometimes, yeah, I was trying to get a rally point set and just now it's working.
We'll do it.
You name it, we'll be
And even after all that, they did not grab it.
Fall in. Ready,
is it?
rifleman.
Enemies. Looks like a lot of
This is gonna suck, but
Follow us.
they're not grabbing the points,
Looks like
so
a good spot.
We can
Sounds
build
good.
more with this iron.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm okay for the time being with them having no points.
Got it. Yeah.
Need something done?
I do have the iron mine.
Careful how you stow them. Headed that
Gotta
way.
be careful because they probably are gonna push the island if I'm not careful.
Grenadiers, standing by.
Ready for action.
I really want to go up here, but
The more oil, the better.
We'll get there quick.
Riflemen
Yeah.
ready to protect the motherland.
Don't mind if we do. Orders for
so
us?
you go over there, grab
We'll do
that,
it.
and hopefully do it effectively, please.
Standing, every bit helps.
And I'll have enough oil in a moment, but it's gonna be 59, isn't it? Okay, it actually was 60, surprisingly.
Look sharp now.
Uh-huh. Got it. What is it?
Oh, I never did get the irons. That is unfortunate.
What can we do?
Multiple enemy contacts.
Orders. Looks like it's up to us. Let's go. We're
No.
taking fire.
I probably took a lot more damage there, especially with them shooting again.
Polania.
Yeah. That will fine.
Standing
What
by.
is it? Got it.
So,
Moving out.
you actually just deny him grabbing the point there and punish them appropriately.
Quick. Moving. Taking fire.
Although, when they respond quickly like that, can't really do that the
What is
best.
it?
What's the plan?
Riflemen here to defend the Republic.
Right away. Enemy moving out. Enemy down.
I could shoot them, but I'm not going to worry too much about that yet.
Another fly.
Look sharp now.
Yeah.
Engineers assembling.
And I never did get to oil, but that's not a problem.
Taking cover. Right away. It beats standing in the
I'm going to have infantry help in this pretty soon.
orders.
What is it? Yes? Sounds good.
Grenadiers ready. We'll
Actually, I
get
could
there
shoot them from across this chasm if I'm positioning myself properly.
New orders for us?
And I'm not going to get the decap, I'm pretty certain of it. Not without getting shot at.
Get back to safety. What is it? Moving.
Well, that's fortunate there.
What can we do?
Orders.
Wasn't close enough to shoot them. Dang
New
it.
Orders for got it.
That's another example why that annoys me. The inconsistency.
Ready. We'll get there quick.
Pressure steady. This bomb can do better.
So get the iron.
Yes? Leading the way.
I should have had my infantry immediately go over there.
New orders for us?
And they didn't even take a shot at me, so... That retreat was more protection to minimize damage on me.
Riflemen,
We'll get the quick.
What is it? Sounds good.
Get them! We're under fire!
Oh, and they still managed to shoot me there. I thought I had some more wiggle room.
And then
building.
But I guess not.
Orders!
New orders for
ready
us?
for action.
Uh-huh.
Leading the way!
Grenadiers ready. Moving. You
So
have
engineers,
orders?
you go through the middle.
Let's go for a stroll.
What is it?
Come on, I tried multiple times to group you and you're not doing it.
Orders.
Multiple enemies
Moving
spotted.
out. Ready for action. Falling
Oh.
back.
I thought it was the wrong squad, stupid me.
Now.
Orders.
Yes!
Okay,
Move it!
panic retreat, so again,
Follow us.
kind of confirming what I thought a little bit, or that would may have been just a terrible mistake,
That will give us cover.
which is possible.
New recruits. Arming Polanian gunners.
And I do need gunners, ideally 2 of them, since I did not get the island gunners,
Look sharp now.
and I saw to upgrade you. So let's fix that.
Let's go.
Now,
Sounds good.
Give us something to shoot.
Yeah?
Good company.
Ready for action.
get these guys going over here.
We'll get there quick. Engineers under fire. Cover.
You get into cover,
Uh-huh.
grab the points there. I do need to be mindful of them just pushing my right flank with enough units.
Little protection helps.
Right away.
But the amount of units we see here, yep, that is actually pretty helpful.
Yes? Let's go.
Not walking into stormtroopers is not ideal though.
We'll get there quick.
Oh no, now that I'm shooting though, not as advantageous for me.
Upgrade complete.
Compliments of Polania! Keeping their heads down! Engaging target!
So do your damage there.
Give us a target.
Oh, Gunther is out.
They're shooting at us.
So they did not get any extra units, so we need the gunners.
Arming Polanian gunner.
What
Cancel.
can we do?
And I almost got enough for my reserves, but I cannot stay and fight.
Grenadiers ready.
We
Dang it.
lost a squad.
Engineers under fire.
Deploying reserve.
Ready. Get to cover. Brothers. What? Harry. Gunners taking fire.
Come on guys, please cooperate. It is really important right now that you cooperate. And that's part of the reason why I want you to cooperate, because the gunners were supposed to get the cover. Everyone else was to be out in the open.
The enemy is capturing our buffer. The enemy is capturing a strategic position. Reserve forces have arrived.
Now let's do this again, please.
I'll get them.
Guns are ready. Make it quick.
The enemy is taking our mine.
Hurry.
Our oil pump is lost. We've lost a strategic position. Rifles back from the front.
What you need? Hurry!
Grenadiers ready.
New orders for us?
Look sharp now.
Spotted.
Riflemen regroup. Our mine is
Right
lost.
away.
Enemy unit spotted.
Let them have it.
Tell me! Every shot counts! They're in my sights!
And I should have got the field gun. I did not think about that in that panic, since other things were kind of going badly for me.
Rifles back
So grab the point there as we hopefully retake everything.
Ready for action.
Oh, we did kill one of their squads though, which doesn't mean much at the moment.
Orders? If we had headed that way.
And I did have that at least.
Give us a target.
Standing by.
I'm listening.
So Anna, you could just heal people. We did lose the one mine, but maybe I'm okay.
Huh? Riflemen.
And you're finally getting replenished.
Moving. Got it.
Ready.
So let's get you guys in appropriate groups.
Ready for action.
Although I was not... Oh, is that a barbed wiring? Yeah, that is barbed wiring.
Oil is ours.
On the way.
So,
Yes?
What you need? I'll get there.
that's not too terrible at the moment. Grab that, please.
What's the plan? On the move.
Yeah?
I'm listening. Looks like a safe spot. Yeah! Be there soon.
Time to move! Open fire!
Just scare them off and grab the points while they're being
We'll get
overwhelmed a bit. Again, refusing to grab the point for me.
On the way.
I don't know if you saw my cursor there, but it literally was not showing the icon to grab the point.
Ready to move. Stражник moving. Over there. How many?
So we'll destroy them, and
Taking fire! Hurry!
My guns are ready.
I think only thing I could think of why I'm having these issues is because I'm setting up orders too quickly before and rapidly selecting another squad. Only thing I can really think of, because I see it, it's almost most obvious when I'm trying to create control groups at the very beginning when I first select my squads, and then it just never does.
We'll get
It
them
just
quick.
never selects the squad for me.
How can I help?
Grenadiers ready. We
On my
found
way.
one. Standing by. Understood.
Building finished.
Sounds good. Guns ready.
That's the only theory I have about regarding that, at least.
I see a bunch of them. Yeah. This
So
will put
shoot
them down.
the one in... Ah, dang it, way too long.
Hurry!
Be quick about it. Get clear.
Quickly! Yeah! Hurry!
So just run and back off.
Get back!
Tell me!
Looks like it's up to us.
Be careful!
Give us a target. Yes?
Make it quick. Yes.
Yeah, and you're gonna get Federacy, because I did not pay attention in my... No, I'm gonna get Federacy first, so I gotta watch for the heal, or the grenade.
They're shooting at us! Go, go! Shoot! Move it!
Give me the Federacy, please. I should get it before them, and then
What you need?
I just straight up win that match as a result.
Unit has become veteran.
We're on fire!
For trouble.
I'm listening. Be there soon. Every shot counts.
Oh, Wotek's gone.
We are listening.
Tell me!
Volunteers.
Something done. Waiting for instructions.
Workshop reporting.
Grenadiers ready. Moving to cover.
What is it? Let's
So I
go.
completely killed the squad, which is good for, again, the Federacy. And Gutser should die in a moment.
Whatever helps.
Look sharp now.
I just don't like how spread up my infantry squads are right now.
What
Did
can we
something
do?
break? A better shop means
Yes,
better
give us a
names.
target. Target acquired!
Alright, Gutser's down.
Yes!
I need to stutter step, because you have a long rate of fire.
Got it!
Especially with the rear shots.
Enemy nearby.
Right!
I'm not going to get the shot, sadly, as nice as that would have been.
New orders for us?
We're ready.
I could have planted a grenade, though. That would have been a good alternative.
Moving.
Yeah? Moving. They're shooting at us!
Come on. I'm waiting for this to fail.
Fall back!
How can I help? Sure thing.
What's the plan then?
Workshop reporting.
Orders. Moving out.
And I do have the mortar, but it's not in a good position. They're going to cap it before I can grab it.
You name it, we'll build it.
Oh, come on.
It's not too far.
Oh, it's upgrading. Okay, that would have accelerated things a bit.
Just what we need.
Over
Engineers
there.
preparing anti-mech cannon.
I'm listening.
Building upgrade complete.
So instead of the mortar, let's have Anna go over there.
We are listening.
Riflemen
Gunners
regrouping.
ready. Elite
Gutser is revived, or maybe they paid to buy him.
New recruits.
Now the big question, Sus or Turs?
Our barracks. Workshop reporting. Anti-mech system waiting for orders.
Uh-huh. Be there soon.
So I have the infantry to fight this. Let's just have Anna soften him up a bit.
Wojtek, I missed you. Uh-huh. I'll get there.
You have a target?
And I do want the field cannon here.
Ready to fire!
I'm listening.
Grenadiers ready. Orders. Moving
And I
out.
gotta be mindful, they likely have a mortar of their own.
Be careful. Yeah.
Let us have the round one. We're taking fire.
Up here comes Gutser.
Building upgrade complete. All Polonian assets are now available. A unit has been
Oh, sadly I was not paying attention to that, but I think we're okay. Where is Gutser going, though? Melee attack?
Quickly. Be careful.
This is not all looking silly, isn't it? Okay, Gutser just ran. Again, that was just a little bit silly.
Let's keep moving.
What's next? Be careful. I've got him.
And that would have been a really good time for a precision shot.
Ready.
Just like
Let's go.
So I can get turrets. We have the field cannon kind of in place. We just need the heavy armor to protect my angles. And I'm getting some good experience out of this.
Boy.
Just have Wotek heal up people, ideally.
Give us a target. Acknowledged.
Standing by.
I don't want to upgrade this because I'm using that more for early warning at this point.
A
As
unit has gained a rank.
oh, we just straight killed the squad. That's good.
Did something break?
Another 20 oil.
Report here.
Yeah, I should just upgrade this oil pump. Wasteful maybe,
Reporting.
probably not needed, but right now I'm waiting for the oil to get my turret out.
What is it?
What's next? I'll get there.
Actually, yeah, just stay there, Anna, so you can heal. And if I can get
No sitting around.
an engineer up here for a bunker later, that'd be pretty good.
Orders. Taking cover.
Now I just need infantry ready for any flanking maneuvers they might pull on me. And Strasnik's not really doing a whole lot.
Uh-huh.
Standing by.
Ready to do whatever
I'm
Polanga
listening.
requires.
Need something done.
So you're already on the move.
Guns ready? Yeah. Let's go.
Uh-huh.
No, I didn't want Anna in that group, but that's fine.
What you need?
Building upgrade complete.
And Anna with her range. Did I heal enough there? Yeah, they're healed up decently enough.
Multiple enemy count. We'll
Oh,
get there.
and as soon as I
I'll get
go,
there.
this is becoming a theme, isn't it, a little bit?
I'm listening.
Taking fire.
Let's make this quick.
Make it quick. We're ready. Move. You have orders.
So I'm gonna have to forfeit this point a bit.
We'll get there. Now let's finish the
But how much damage can I do? And actually, let's not forget about the turret.
Tell me! Quickly!
I am wondering if I could just melee Gutsu to minimize his damage a bit.
orders.
We've got their attention now.
Kinda busy!
Since I don't think I care all that much about him otherwise, but my bear's about to die.
We've lost a squad.
Tell me!
Oh, bear's gone, sadly.
Other way!
One more shot, please.
This
I
is
should have
the
precision shot sooner, but
It'll have to be this
There.
way. They're in my sight!
Look sharp now.
Standing proud and ready.
Orders. Grenadiers ready. We're receiving replacements.
so we have the turret.
Point me at our enemies.
Please, field gun. I maybe was a little bit selfish with you or had the wrong unit selected.
New recruits.
Sadly, we did lose our engineer.
Moving.
I was a little bit worried about a mortar, but
What's next? Be
in
there
all
soon.
honesty, having my guys watching the bridge would be great just for a suppression effect.
Cannon ready for order.
Ready for battle.
And I do want to grab this point, so
Is ready to go to work.
who's fast enough to kind of harass it?
Multiple enemies incoming.
Volunteers.
Well, we could deal with the engineers easily enough. Grimbart's still around, but I can attack and move. Grimbart, not so much.
New orders for us? Sounds good.
You have too many units over here now, sadly.
Just point me at our enemies.
But you can harass the middle, unless they have a field gun, which we have a way to check that.
Requesting
Nope, I saw. He's a little bit committing. Oh, I saw he committed you to a group.
multiple enemies spotted.
Ready to build our
Alright, and also I need that bunker before I forget. Although I'm worried again of the mortar.
Enemy is taking our mine.
So this may not be as effective as I make it sound.
Yes? What is it? Yeah?
Actually, have the greens, the rookies, kind of go up there.
Multiple enemies spotted.
armored transport checking in.
Nope.
Ready for battle.
I did not expect to have my turret go way over here, but...
You have a target? Take it.
Oh, because I told it to go after the gunners, that's why.
Ready for action.
Just give it.
That's why.
New defenses are ready.
Who's next? Moving to target area.
Yeah, because now Gutser is going through the middle, but I have a field cannon for him.
Positioning to new location.
Alright, we have stiff meters, so we are stealing points on their side, though. And I have a Sioux for this occasion, I just gotta remember to control it properly.
Mine is ours.
You have orders?
If all 5 gunners get in there, then I'm pretty good.
Armored transport checking in.
So, can we kill Gootser at least?
Capturing a strategic position.
And we know you're fixating on them, so... And I should be able to wreck this thing quickly, just with good positioning.
Eyes open.
I just need to make sure the gunners are shooting you and not the Grimbart.
Lost a strategic position.
I am going to lose the suit, but
A structure.
can I at least do the damage here? I don't... That probably... Yeah, I'm probably still going to lose these guys.
Unit has become veteran.
Yes! Get back to safety!
Bunker ready. We are sure that enemy is taking our mine. We've lost a squad.
Orders? It will be good as new.
Time to return to the fight.
So I do need more...
Ready.
What you need? Let's go.
Oh, let's get everyone up here.
Building
How can I
upgrade
help?
complete.
On my way.
Because we
always
can.
use cover.
Punish them for their lack of mobility, but
Our mine is lost.
I need another field gun.
What can we do?
It's a bit of a problem.
What you need? There's my good boy. Just like Yannick showed me.
Shoot please.
To engage!
There's an enemy here.
Ready.
They stole a point. I did not even pay attention. I'm an idiot there in that regard.
Kinda busy.
Rifles back from the front.
Grenades?
What? Little busy here. Retribution has come from Polania's enemies. Get ready to obliterate Polania's foes.
But we are giving them a hard time still, but I need to be able appropriately equipped for these dang mechs. Which my gunners are pretty good for, but I need to hit them when they're...
They're shooting at us. A structure is being attacked.
Ready for action.
Actually, Anna,
Back to it. How can
I need
help?
good mobility.
Looks like a safe spot. Steady. Right.
Ready for battle. Tour heading out.
And I have an infantry squad here.
We'll have it fixed in no time.
Ready to obliterate Polania's foes.
Enemy is capturing our bomb.
I can do the damage, right? Come on, please walk forward.
Just point me at our enemies.
Good as new.
And sadly, I cannot use my field gun at all.
Oil bomb is lost.
Forced. Moving.
Yes, kill this thing now.
More sandbags to fill?
Please.
Ready to build our
I was a little ill prepared for stiff muters, but
Orders for us?
I think we dealt with this decently enough now.
What's the plan?
enemy is taking our mine.
Target?
Yeah, take the mine there. That disorganized them a bit. I don't quite have the range, and I'm a little afraid of their field cannon.
Moving to crush them all.
Guns ready.
But now,
Mine is lost. Did something
Couldn't
break?
have run further if
just
you wanted.
point me at our enemies. Repositioning to new
So they have a nice point lead there, dang it. Did they have that point as for that long? Oh, they had the entire thing. Oh, they still have the entire thing, but they'll be fixed up soon, but
Ready to build our
Cannon ready for...
enemy unit.
I'm definitely messing up.
Reporting.
Uh-huh.
Ready to obliterate Polania's foes. Tour heading out.
Now I just gotta...
Repositioning
The enemy is capturing a strategic position.
Alright. Oh, he's suicide units, so we know what this is for.
Volunteers.
Look sharp.
Oh no, he was, but now he's retreating with them.
What you need?
Rifleman regrouping.
We've lost a strategic position.
The machine gun is...
Enemy forces
Yeah,
have made significant progress.
I am screwing up quite a bit now.
Just point me at our enemies.
And I'm a little bit afraid... Well, engineer can repair that.
Let's go.
We gotta be mindful of the more stiff meters, but I think they're just gonna get the Kaisers out, which is why I need another field cannon ready.
Reserve forces have arrived.
Out of my way.
Careful! Kinda busy!
Orders? Moving.
Yeah? Rifleman reinforced and ready. What is it?
So let's just group up the infantry together there.
Have it. Moving out.
How can I help? Be
I have
there
a bear
soon.
for Gootser.
Careful!
I could deal a few, I can grab the point even. Sooner I grab it the better, seriously.
Tour ready for battle. Repositioning.
And then engineer... I need... Well, I need someone to serve as a scout too, so I think that's what my Strasnik's for.
A unit has become
It's kind of not needed at this point. Yay, I'm level 2.
Be careful!
So give me more healing experience. Oh, I think I'm selecting the wrong turrs.
Point me at our enemies.
You're fully repaired, so grab the mine.
Guns ready.
And again, I need early warning to know if the turret going up here is good idea or not.
Obliterate Polania's foes.
How can I help?
Ready for action.
Moving.
Right away.
And I need an airfield cannon to protect the left side too, because I should be good. I should be good in the middle for the time being.
How can I serve Polania? Strajnik moving.
We are listening.
My guns are ready.
There is no artillery yet.
Polania's foes. Tour heading out.
Strajnik.
It wasn't going to do a whole lot more. And Soof maybe for mobile response.
Repositioning to new location. Who's next? Move or be crushed. I'm getting.
Okay, they got another stiff muter. So if I could kill the Grimbark, maybe the gunners can rush that thing down.
one of our veteran units is now elite.
Actually, let me try and grab these points if I can get away.
Sounds. We'll do it.
Nope, they can't. They need more support. Actually, if you're gonna stay in range, let me just shoot you. Because most of your burst damage is gone. But now comes the scary part. Does the second turret get to ambush you? Because I don't know if there's a field cannon there or not.
Ready to build our volunteers?
Receiving fire. Ready to serve Polania.
We are listening.
Tour ready for battle.
It's about to get sandwiched in a moment, and that's gonna hurt. I just won't be able to have the givings of repairing.
Units is now elite.
Moving to target area. Hammer down. What now? Crush them all.
And I'll have you helping in a moment, but I don't think we could kill Stiff Muter.
We are tired. Enemy nearby.
Out of my way.
Gotta be mindful of that rushing down.
Understood. Anti-armor standing by.
Oh, you're just retreating, okay.
Use railing.
Just point me at
The
our
enemy
Crush
is
them
capturing
all.
strategic position. Taking fire.
Coming through.
So they have multiple Stiff Muters, so I really would love some... Well, I do have the Soof, honestly, so that helps.
Shop reporting.
I just gotta equip the Soof.
Armored transport checking in.
Get ready for more.
Next stop. Just point me at our enemies.
Can I at least get a rear shot here?
Orders.
Give me that rear shot.
Obliterate Polania's foes. I'll break them.
I got the points.
Right.
New orders for us?
Leading the way. They're shooting
And I need a bunker over there too, but now I have room for another engineer squad at least.
What's the next destination? Tour ready for battle. Ready to serve Polania.
Come on, gunners. I know there is a glitch about battle crying and then embarking, I think. So I don't know if it's been fixed or not, but I need to kill Stiff Meter quickly, which hunt this thing down. And once more, do the nice sandwich. Was a Stiff Meter sandwich. And I have no more supplies, so... But this should be dead. I just gotta be fast. That's the only catch. Because my soup probably is gonna die with it. Come on, shoot please. So long as I could keep killing these things, this probably helps with my momentum a lot. Because I think I'm relying on the gunners more than the soups to kill these things. Although, Battle Cry sadly does not give me immunity to knockdown, but I think you're dead. Please shoot. that was definitely worth it before losing the Seuss. And let's see, let's get a bunker down. Because that is a bad habit of mine. Not taking advantage of that, but I think we're kind of in the clear now. Especially with no obvious sign of a field cannon.
Moving to target area. The enemy wants attention.
Guns ready.
And where's my second field cannon?
Anti-armor standing by.
Oh, it just followed the rally point. That's why I completely forgot it existed, because it's in the one spot that I didn't want it to be.
Right away.
Ready to obliterate. Just point me at our enemies.
And I do need to grab these
Location.
corpses. I should grab them for more resources. And I should destroy this, because I don't think I'm going to be able to grab that.
Area we are listening. Moving. Just
Something done? We're on it.
Ready to defend.
And I think I want a cannon for that bunker at least.
Ready for battle.
You name it, we'll build
Just
it.
point me at our enemies.
Probably a little more beneficial.
Fight. But we won.
Yeah, it felt a little messy though. And even my very first match, which I did lose to be honest, they had some really solid promise for me. Because I killed like 4 of the infantry squads, but I got pushed back on the reserve 1 push because I didn't retreat and heal my infantry. I think that was the only one I lost, and even then, the game froze on me during that engagement, so I just took the loss to avoid any hard feelings if I were to win in the rematch. But yeah, that was a little uncomfortable. I did not feel like the Turs were up for the task of dealing with those Stife Muters. But thankfully, the Seuss were able to at least bring the gunners in close range to murder them. It's just a very costly way of killing them. So dominance, everything looks as it should. So let's do this. And let's see how we perform this time around. They are at count level 10. Oh, they're going to do the Saxony Rush, so... Big question, If they're going Stife Muters, how do I best deal with that? Yeah, Stife Muters, that's no surprise. Would 2 field guns be helpful here? I'm honestly wondering. Sure, I can harass them. I probably should harass them super early on and try and slow that down as much as possible, but I don't know how confident I am in dealing with the Stife Muter push.
Establishing field command.
Because a lot of it is I don't know how durable the cannons are going to be with my infantry getting obliterated.
Moving. Fine. Let's get inside.
Need something done? Gladly.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
No more sitting around.
If I was a little bit faster, maybe I could have had them select beforehand. It wouldn't select the infantry because they were already in the building, which is annoying.
What is it?
You have orders?
What can we do?
And do I get...
Can build
Okay, that
more.
was perfectly timed for the 200 at
You
least.
name it, we'll build it.
More.
And let's
You
see.
have orders? Enemies! Just like throwing a stick for the dog.
They're getting iron. I would love to harass that. I probably should have.
More sandbag. Grenadiers, standing by.
But I can't shoot them, right?
Engaging target! We're ready!
New orders for us? We'll do it.
Follow enemies. Looks like a lot of them.
Make it quick!
Now, if I could kill some of them, that makes up for the iron they just stole or taken.
What is it? Got it.
I want to kill at least 2, maybe 3 of them. Close, but no,
Right away!
not meant to be.
New orders for us?
I would have liked at least 2 of them dead. Oh,
Look sharp now.
More oil.
I'm losing focus
Get this mine
because I should have had that stuff going in
Yeah.
like yesterday.
Cover.
Ready.
New orders for us? Uh-huh.
So you go. Actually, you can grab the oil there. So
We'll do it. Watch out!
Standing by.
Someone over there!
We'll
This
get
bump
them
is
quick.
ours now.
okay,
New
so
orders for us?
we could punish the engineers a bit.
Yes.
multiple enemies spotted.
Fall in.
And
Multiple enemies here!
Engineers assembling.
Quickly!
no, don't go in the building yet.
Go, go! Don't mind if we do. Uh-huh. New orders for us?
Grenadiers
Rifleman
ready.
here to
Moving
defend the
out.
Republic. Keeping our heads down.
Yeah.
Ah, dang it. I had a little bit of bad control there because I forgot which group was what hotkey there for a moment.
The enemy is capturing a strategic position.
We're ready.
Yes. Uh-huh. Moving. That will give us
So
cover.
you're group 9 in the middle there. Although I should just have you group 8. Let's reorganize this.
What is it?
Multiple
Group
enemies
2 is on the
spotted.
right.
We're ready.
Quickly!
Ah, dang it, I'm getting confused now. It's not doing me any favors.
Get to cover.
The enemy
New
is
orders for
capturing
us?
So let's correct this.
Riflemen reinforced and ready.
Engineers ready to go.
They're shooting at us!
Come on, get moving there.
Sounds good.
Orders.
I saw I selected you, you're not doing it.
The enemy is capturing a strategic position.
Then
I'm having a micromanagement crisis here. I'm not liking it.
got it.
Quickly! Over there! Silver! Yes! Cover!
What
Move!
can we do?
Because I'm trying to reorganize my control group, so...
Looks like a good spot.
We've lost a strategic
Leading the way.
position.
Get to cover. Quickly!
Multiple enemies
Looks like a
spotted.
good spot.
Actually,
Cleared.
They're shooting at us! Uh-huh.
okay,
Let's go.
let's fix this now.
Enemy is capturing our bomb.
Because Grenadiers are in position,
Taking our mine.
let's overwhelm them.
Multiple
And
enemies spotted.
you grab the iron and maybe grab the oil.
The enemy is capturing our bomb.
Yeah, they're still not in the same group.
Get back
I
to
s-
safety!
Ready for action.
What the heck just happened there?
Looks like it's up to us.
I thought I moved them to kind of shoot at them, but I guess not.
Riflemen
What can we do?
Alright, so let's get the upgrade.
on the front.
I know I want my oil back,
Bomb is lost.
There's
but I guess I'm upgrading this.
Steady.
Again, I'm having a micromanagement crisis right now and I'm not liking it. It's throwing me off so much.
Get them!
On the way.
The enemy is taking our mine.
We'll get that quick.
Orders!
So I'm getting free shots on them, that's fine.
Open fire!
Fall in.
I
What's the plan? Take
yeah, get in the cover, you'll be fine there.
Orders!
Taking fire here.
We're ready. Orders. Repositioning.
And yeah, just take the oil pump there.
Quickly! Take cover!
And if I could kill the infantry squad, that'd be great, but
Building upgrade complete.
I need some gunners ready, I think.
Ready.
Building upgrade complete.
Moving out. Taking cover.
So they have a pillbox,
What's the plan?
we'll have to deal with that,
Fire.
Look sharp.
which is what the gunners will be helpful for to an extent.
To engage!
Unit has become veteran.
Yes!
Because you could just shoot this, right?
Reload them!
About time.
Taking fire here.
Enemy spotted.
Acknowledged.
And now let's get going and just burn these resources that they just spent.
Save yourselves.
Because that's not going to do you a lot of good for a moment.
More volunteers.
Orders.
And I gotta remember I gotta grab that oil still.
Follow us.
We've got the
It is hurting me, but with upgrade oil, that's not as bad as it could be.
moving. We're under fire. In the open. Finally.
So the grenade, we are going to be in a bit of a awkward predicament, so actually let me go back and heal.
Contact.
Getcha.
I do have Federacy, so
Make it quick.
ideally I want you to flank, if at all possible. Actually, you already threw a grenade.
New orders for us?
I was hoping to maybe destroy some of those carts,
Ready. Looks like a good spot.
What
so
can
that
we
way
do? Granny Pine
Standing
set.
by.
I could do some damage here.
On the way. Multiple grenadiers ready. It's standing in the open.
So, okay, I should win this fight, but are they Federacy? They will in a moment.
Fall in.
And now I need to do some real damage. Otherwise,
That's all of them.
there. I just want to slow them down ideally for this dang push that they're having.
My guns are ready.
Yes, time to move.
So I should be able to cap that, but I think I'll lose a unit, an infantry squad at least. Yep, got Confederacy. And no grenades yet. So Battlecry should single-handedly win that fight for me. I'm hoping. They have a field gun. So gotta watch for that. They're suppressed, so I win that fight. But now,
Need something done?
you go get my cannon ready, or workshop ready. The more damage I do, the better. And this is giving you positioning, isn't it? Although I think my gunners are going to get wrecked in a moment. So they need to do the damage necessary.
Just give us
Alright, workshop get in place. I think we're good here. Gunners, you run. Get to safety. I was hoping you would do a little bit more damage, but I don't think you did enough on... Oh god. At least that's slowing down their Reserve 2 immensely. So I think that's a win for me. Nope, Anna, you're out in the open. Although I think I'd rather you start healing, because it builds up your level a little bit faster.
We're ready!
on the way.
Multiple enemies spotted.
Taking an improvement. Give us a target. Target acquired.
I want to, but I don't think I can. And I retreat with the Strasniks worried about the field cannon shots.
Building finished.
Guns ready.
Oh, we have a big party here. I don't think I endorse this.
Yes. Just run.
And that machine gun's gonna be a pain in my ass because of how awkward it's gonna be to shoot.
You have a target. Moving.
But I have enough... Just to emphasize my point, my infantry are being suppressed even though they can't get shot at by it.
Acknowledge.
Alright, just kill them off while I...
What's the plan then?
Realistically though, how far can I tech before worrying about the Reserve 2? That's what I'm wondering right now.
They're shooting at us. Get back to safety.
Because otherwise I might want to go with Shimauis for flanking, harassing the Stipe Muters.
What you need?
Anna,
Better use cover.
you're killing them, yes, but you stop killing them.
Rifles
That counts.
Quickly. Cover. Move.
Grenadiers ready.
They are hitting me, but barely.
units is now elite.
Alright, so who's elite now?
Orders. We'll do it.
So you're gonna get some defenses there. Grab that point, which I may have... They may have decapped it already. I just can't remember the situation.
Just like Yannick showed me.
I'm still really uncertain, though, if I upgrade or not.
A better shop means
Gain direct.
The Soufs are... There's a lot of complaining about the Soufs, but I know for a fact I'm not gonna get Turs.
Quick. They're shooting at us. Over there. Cover.
What's the plan then?
Oh, and they have an elite as well, so... We're gonna melee the elite.
Remember the plan! Boys! We've got their attention now!
If they actually would melee. I don't think this is gonna go as well as I like.
Whatever helps.
Yeah, especially with them getting Confederacy.
Quickly.
Standing by.
How can I save the
The enemy is capturing.
And I need another engineer, and I definitely need I need to start getting these field cannons ready. In fact, I could use that.
Tell me. I've got him. Stay in cover.
Get in cover,
Badly hurt.
and you should be able to murder them, hopefully.
Building upgrade complete. More Polonian assets are now available. Multiple enemies
Oh,
spotted.
I'm under attack.
you're about to die, though, so I need to retreat with you.
Tell me.
This would be a bad spot to get killed.
Orders?
What is it?
Look sharp now.
Well done. on, boys. Yeah?
Fall in. Recovering hero.
I did not account for
It's just what we need.
the canister exploding, but the bear, yeah, the bear actually could kill them, but I need more. I need someone up there.
Defend Polania.
Grenadiers ready. Right away.
Actually, can I trick them? I have 2 gunners here. Can I put enough infantry to force them to respond to this?
Spotted.
What can we do?
Multiple enemies spotted.
Gonna be
Enemy
tricky.
unit Spotted. Cancelled.
I probably should not have canceled that, in all honesty, but I can wreck their infantry while I push up here.
Let's get out of the old something done. Gladly.
New orders for us? Get to cover.
They didn't get the iron node either, so that's pretty helpful there.
Under fire! Keep moving! Did something break?
So we got 1 soup. Can we get 1 more? And that saves me a little bit of resources.
Help. Better get out.
And my bear is still alive. Votek's still alive, dang it. Rebellious Strasnik.
Pulling back!
That was close.
Anti-armor.
I do not like Rebellious Strasniks, and
Deploy right here.
I think what I do is just have you
We are listening.
go against that and start shooting at this thing.
Hold up. Need a second.
And what I'm hoping is to have the gunners wreck these cannons. Oh, they got the reserve too.
Ready for a target.
One of our veteran units is now elite.
Make ready to fire.
New recruits? Our barracks. What's the next destination?
Quickly. Fall back and regroup.
Where is my soup?
It will take longer than to stop Polania.
At least we got the...
A hero is out of action. Enemy unit spotted.
Where the heck was Anna? Oh,
Multiple enemies spotted.
that was not expected. Can I backdoor them? If I could just... I gotta be mindful that this might not go well if Brunhilde shoots his mortar shot. They're a little bit too clumped up to my liking, but... Come on.
We've lost a squad.
I don't think we're getting it.
The enemy is capturing a strategic position. The enemy is capturing a strategic position.
No city around.
1 down. I don't think I'm getting the other one.
We've lost a strategic position. A unit has become veteran.
Ah, dang it, I tunnel vision way too much there.
Build it.
What is it? Rifle
But we can recover from this some. We still have 2 points after all.
We'll have engineers do it better.
But again, I did tunnel vision heavily there.
One of our veteran units
And Strasnik could probably just slow him down over there.
capturing a strategic position. Enemy unit spotted.
And I never did get a chance to grab the iron.
just give us a target.
How can I help? They're in my sights.
We are tired but alive.
Deal with that. Deny him grabbing the point.
Strategic position.
Get him, boy.
You have orders? Everybody get back!
The gunners are fully recovered, but I do need them spread out because I don't have a field cannon for Brunhilde. They did decap it, sadly, but
Got it.
we can negate that some.
A unit has gained
Quickly! I've got him.
I do want more soups, especially one of their stiff meters gone.
taking our mine.
What is it? Moving.
Open fire!
Actually, yeah, try and kill that elite, ideally.
Hurry! They're in my sights.
Cannon here!
Repositioning as ordered.
Brunhilde's getting scared.
On it.
I would love another field cannon. Oh god, they have Kaisers.
Another foothold.
I do have field cannons though.
Armor standing by.
Standing by and ready for
Every
passengers.
shot counts.
My guns are ready. Stражник moving.
We just gotta hold these points somehow. It's really all I need to do.
Lost a man.
Ready to move, volunteers.
What's the next destination?
I did lose this Strasnik.
Victory.
Rifles back from the front. You have a target? Guns ready. Acknowledged.
Yeah, Kaiser's doing damage. I have a field cannon, but I need to get in blasting range.
Leading the way. Ready to serve Polania.
Yes. Moving. Looks like a good spot.
Kinda busy.
And I need more infantry on the flank to prepare for any kind of counter push they might do.
Yeah. We'll do it.
I told you even before we left.
Carrying the
Wherever you need me.
Multiple enemies spotted.
Victory.
The bear is just making a mess of things, but Anna's in a little bit of trouble, even with the cover.
The enemy is capturing a strategic position.
Headed get him. Yes.
One of our veteran units is now elite.
Alright, Suf, you know what you're gonna do. Actually kill the Kaiser. And then deal with that.
Follow us. That will give us cover. Standing by.
I'm listening. Right.
The strategic position. The enemy is capturing our bomb. A unit has become a veteran.
Okay, they're elite. Murder them. Quickly. Shoot! Shoot!
Hang in there. Tell me.
One of our veteran units is now elite. Our oil pump.
I want to kill the stiff muter.
They've got us in their sights.
I don't think I'll be able to do it very well, especially
Quickly.
with me walking right into it, but
A weapons team.
I can kill this thing. I just need another field cannon at the ready. Block the machine gun shots, or light machine gun shots. That's all I want you to do while this thing dies. One more shot, please.
We've lost a squad. More volunteers.
I'm losing everything. I'm tunnel visioning really hard.
More sandbags to fill.
New recruits.
Cannon ready for order.
More sandbags to fill.
No sitting around.
A unit has gained the ranks.
Because I'm losing a lot of units here.
Get out of here.
Ready for a target. Make it count.
We are
You
tired
name it,
but
we'll
alive.
build it. Right, moving to cover.
Engineers under fire!
Riflemen
I
ready
really
to
needed
protect the
that.
motherland.
What's the plan then?
What you
Multiple
need?
enemies spotted.
No, don't retreat the field cannon.
This will be useful.
Not.
They're in my sight.
Do not do that, please.
Right away.
A unit has become veteran.
And I think Anna just grabs all the points back for me. Alright. Actually, grab the wreckage. I need you to take the wreckage.
One of
And
our
Anna
veteran
can deal with
units
these guys, I'm hoping.
There in no time.
Ready to build armor.
And because I'm...
Just run! Quickly!
Oh, Brunhilde's getting revived.
We've lost a squad.
Taking fire here!
In no time.
You orders for us?
We've lost a squad.
Can we? No, Brunhilde. They're doing the damage needed, dang it.
Keeping our heads down.
Tell me.
We've lost a squad.
I tunnel vision way too much there. Come on, you're right next to cover. You shouldn't need to be suppressed anymore.
Engineers rallying here.
Kinda busy. Quickly.
Engineers under fire!
Yes?
Can you get it?
Oil for the... Everybody get back!
New recruits.
You name it, we'll build it.
Cannon ready.
Yeah, Brunhilde's getting healed, sadly, but
Break them!
What is it?
hopefully
Riflemen
I can still knock out Brunhilde, but
Front further. Wanted.
Cover, move!
I'm hoping the field cannon's doing what it needs to.
Position. A unit has become veteran.
Although we're not really doing very much damage at all there. And I just don't have the resources right now. Yeah, and I could not deny him reviving Brunhilde either, so that's unfortunate. And my field gun's crap against the machine gun.
Workshop reporting. Ready.
Enemy is taking our mine.
That was close. Careful!
A hero is out of action.
It had promise, but I tunnel vision way too much there.
Is under attack.
And there's almost nothing I could do about stopping Brunhilde getting revived, it looks like, either.
Fall back and keep it
So arguably, this is just a bad map for me against Saxony. At least against Brunhilde, because of how easy it is for him to just cover a large portion of the map. And I'm immediately suppressed there.
Recruits.
Multiple enemies spotted. Our mine is
I think this is sadly over there. I tunnel vision way too much there. And I lost a little bit of focus. And that miscontrolling early on there with my control groups did not help much either.
Artillery! We've got their attention now!
barracks is under attack.
Because all their mechs is... No, I don't think their mechs were all that impactful. I just lost simply because I having to deal with the stiff muters and Brunhilde.
Gained a rank.
Which does, again, make me wonder
Enemy unit spotted. Enemy
how I best deal with that.
significant progress.
I did... If I killed both those stiff muters at the beginning with when they first came out, then
We've lost a squad.
maybe I would have been fine losing the units I did.
You name it, we'll be
Is under attack.
But right now I cannot hurt Brunhilde. She's just leveling up as a result. Oh, I thought you had hit points there, but let's try and revive you then. I doubt it's gonna happen, but... Because this is basically decided now. Because the main thing, I don't get any of my resources back when my Sufs die. Like, unlike the infantry, when they die, they get at least 60-ish% of their resources.
Our barracks is under attack.
So, suicide Sufs should always be a terrible idea, I guess. I was kind of hoping I would have had the momentum after killing their stiff muters, though. But I guess not. They had the advanced workshop, and I figured with them having the bunker and everything, they were slowed down to get the reserve too.
We've lost a man.
More volunteers.
And that machine gun, without that, was a pain because I can't quite flank at the best in this area.
We are in danger of being
Because I'm at risk of getting shot by everything going over here,
under attack.
and this building's in the way if I try and flank on that side. So it may have just been a bad map for me, honestly,
Team standing by.
if I had to guess.
Our workshop has been destroyed. Our barracks has been destroyed. This
Unfortunate,
cost us dearly.
because my bans are almost always going to be Urban Paradise, and maybe the Forest map. Just for the sake of it. I can handle Urban Paradise just fine on my end. I don't think I get that much of a frame rate loss. So that's unfortunate. It was going well. I tunnel visioned a little too much there. And of course, I didn't do enough. Killing their stiff muters didn't really slow them down, sadly. And even if I take Brunhilde down, there's not much I can do about keeping her down, is there? Because I had my infantry shooting their engineers that were trying to revive her. And it's made even worse because Brunhilde's blocking shots still while as a corpse. Which is why I honestly feel like that may have been a bad map for me, at least in that matchup. Alright. So I'm wondering what we're up against here. We'll stick with Polania, just because I don't feel comfortable with the other factions, especially to play them for specific maps. But this should still be decent for me. So Gutzer, and then a very interesting reserve too. Now, I might have a hard time hitting the Wotan though, but Gunners should very easily deal with the other reserve too.
Establishing field command. Stand by.
Alright.
Command established.
Leading the way. Got it.
You have orders? Gladly.
So you go grab the grenades. And this is the one where we don't have the leapfrog potential. Come on, change the rally.
Meet right
There.
here.
Yes.
And there, it did not change the control groups on me, which is annoying. Example of what I mean by the inconsistency I'm not liking.
Fall in.
Just a wee little bit.
Yeah. More
Look
iron
sharp
for
now.
Polania. Uh-huh.
Rallying rifleman.
Now,
This pump is ready to serve.
I need to watch if they get the oil or not.
What is it? Let's go.
Because I could get free shots on them.
For
More
Polania.
sandbags to fill?
Quickly.
It's as good as Thursday.
Yep, that's working out well. I killed one of their troops already. They may get the oil, but it won't be worth it.
Ready for action.
Yes. The more, the better.
And my prize
Got it.
will be the iron cast.
What can we do?
Although I,
There's nothing Polanian riflemen
Ready.
can't
It
handle.
beats standing in the open. Every beat helps. Taking cover.
Yes.
Fall in. Rallying rifleman.
and don't forget to upgrade.
Yes, get this mine
Make it
upgraded.
quick. Moving.
What is it?
So you come up here and help out, and you will be group 2. Dang it. I was hoping you would go the other way.
Cover. Understood.
Just don't circle around like that, please. Although you're still gonna get shot, aren't you?
Moving to cover. Take cover.
And if only some of them could shoot me, that helps.
We're ready. It beats standing in the open.
Oh, that was bad time to have to move. But
Compliments of Polania. Contact.
that hit me.
Cover.
Not as bad as it could have been,
Two
though.
orders for us? Don't mind if we do.
What's the plan? Grenade away.
We've taken
So this is gonna hurt.
complete.
Eye for an eye in this case.
What can we do? Rally point set.
Sounds good. Fine. The more,
So you
the
go over
better.
there and help
Looks
group
like a
2
good
while
plan.
stealing the nodes.
Yes. Got it. Follow us. Fine.
Standing by.
And if you can grab the iron and retreat, that'd be the best case situation.
Got it.
Checking ammo.
Ideally.
Hi ho.
I'm just wondering if I can get the oil or not.
Deploying.
I don't know how well this time. Well, I'm about to get the iron cache. Well, I was about to say I was going to get the iron cache, but I guess not.
Let us have them. We're ready.
Yeah. New orders for us?
Suppress them, please. That would be amazing right now.
Let's go for a stroll. Let's get to work.
Get quickly. Take cover. Go, go.
Make it quick. We're
Yes.
taking fire.
Sounds good.
Yes. Save some.
Alright, so kill them off
The enemy is capturing our pump.
Moving. That will give us
and
cover.
grab the point there ideally.
What can we do?
And start the upgrade.
Extraction is ongoing.
I need more oil though.
New
Oh, I
orders
killed
for
the
us?
entire squad, which
Building upgrade
helps for you.
complete.
Please shoot them.
Open fire.
Ah, that sucks.
Pump is locked.
I assumed they were still going to be able to shoot.
Building finished.
We'll build it.
Sounds good.
But this is still pretty good. Let's just heal everyone with that
More
said.
sandbags to fill. Engineers, do it better.
Cover. Move. Quickly.
Ready for action.
What is it?
So you go over and help over there on the flank.
What can we do?
Yes.
Waiting for instructions.
Alright, go heal.
Enemies here.
What about the other one? You'll be there in another minute.
Quickly. Keeping our heads down.
Orders. Moving to cover.
Yes. Time to move.
So I'm doing pretty good here. Oh yeah, I want you to get the gunner pack.
Look sharp
New
now.
recruits.
That was the entire point there.
Polanian
Looks like a good
gunners.
spot.
But I should not have done that because I'm going to get reserve 1 pretty quickly.
Right away.
For action. Moving out.
The enemy is taking our mine.
Cover. Yes. We're taking fire. Catch this.
New orders for us?
Leading the way.
That will
Fall in.
quickly.
Keeping our heads down.
Preparing anti-mech guns.
Alright, so that's all their infantry, is what that tells me.
Look sharp now.
I have the oil.
Deploying reserve.
And hopefully, yeah, let's just grab the oil.
Multiple enemies
And you
spotted.
go back to safety, because we're going to need reinforcements.
Unit has become veteran.
Yeah?
Can we close the plan?
The enemy is capturing a strategic position.
Anyway,
And Gladiators, you go heal, because you're veteran C. And Anna
What can we do?
should be able to interrupt at least the iron mine being taken.
New orders for us?
Regrouping.
We'll do it.
Reserve forces have arrived.
I'm hoping.
Stражник, ready to move.
We've lost a strategic position.
Careful!
Give us a target.
And 2 gunners is pretty good for their workshop.
Grenadiers back.
Fall in.
Oil, the better.
Engineers assembly.
Rifle squad, fine. Let's go.
Tell me!
So you just decapped it, that's fine.
Already. Let's keep moving.
Kinda busy! Stay in cover!
Ready to move.
And just shoot them and grab the points, ideally on the opposite flank. But I am a bit spread out, so I need to be careful.
Another foot in this beautiful planet.
be quick about it. Evade, evade.
They're shooting at us.
Quickly,
Nope, that was not what I wanted.
take cover.
Polonia's finest, standing by and ready to
Be careful!
Can I shoot them? No precision shot, sadly.
The enemy is capturing a strategic position.
Let's go.
It's us or them.
Yeah?
Alright, you go help out over there.
Follow us.
What can we do?
name it.
Get the workshop, please.
This bomb is ours now.
Eyes on the enemy.
Back up.
Alright, so we have gunners for that, but they did not get Gutzer. Important thing to note.
Safety.
All better
Let's
now.
go.
Over there. Go.
Next.
Yes. Go, go.
Oh, and we did take the point objective, so now we need to start
Something break.
preparing for the heavy weaponry.
We'll get there quick.
Rifles back from the front. What is it?
Ready. Moving.
Guns ready. On the way.
Tell me!
Oh, dang it, that's unfortunate, although they are just shooting the bear to be fair, so
This'll put them
that's
down.
fine for me. I don't know how good of a shot that is.
Multiple enemies spotted.
My guns are ready.
Kinda busy!
Ready for action.
Enemy unit spotted.
done.
Building finished.
Alright, we can deal with them. Anna and Gunner should be able to deal with this mess up here.
Just like
And just kill this infantry.
whatever helps.
And ideally stutter step and spread out to minimize the splash damage.
Engaging.
Because this is the real prize. Because they don't get the resources back if it dies.
Taking fire.
Stand still, God,
Engaging.
Taking an improved position.
just shoot the cursed thing, please.
We can always use more iron.
What you need? Quickly!
Right. We're under attack.
That was frustrating as goddamn hell.
The enemy is capturing a strategic position.
All you had to do was just stutter step, and you did not do that, sadly.
Let them have it.
Take them out.
Right away.
Well, I am now in a serious back foot right now.
Yeah! On it! Come here, boy.
Although Anna could still kill this. It is medium armor, though.
Move.
Kinda busy! Be careful! I see a bunch of them. Wojtek, help!
Come on, shoot, please.
This'll put them down. They're shooting us. Aim hunt.
Perfect.
Better get out!
Really messy, but I'll take it.
Moving.
I'll
We'll do
goddamn
it.
take
New
that
orders for
mess.
us? Follow us.
Orders. It beats. It's clear.
Look sharp.
Because what I was trying to do was just stutter step with the gunners, and they decided to try and instead go into cover, I think.
Yeah? Sounds good.
Time to move. Ready for action.
What can we do?
Quick about it. Keep moving.
More volunteers?
So with that kind of permanent damage, I think we can get away with
Let's go for a
going for Turs now in preparation for the Reserve 2. But I do need another gunner.
Let's keep moving.
Ideally, I would like 3 for preparation of that Reserve 2, but I think we're in
New
good
orders
shape.
for us? Get to cover. Fine.
And they're upgrading oil pumps, so taking that would be nice.
Ready to move. Bastard Nazi there.
So now I think this Strasnik serves as a bit of a scout to see where their positions are.
Moving.
Orders.
What is it?
Multiple enemies here.
Got
It needs a use, so this is the best I could think of.
My guns are ready. Best to not sit around. Target identified. Engaging.
Let's go.
Come on, grab the point. I know she did not get the proper order.
What you need? Be there soon.
They're shooting! Unit has become veteran.
On the way. Orders! Over there! Cover! Right away!
Yes. Get clear. I'm receiving fire.
Alright, so there's not a lot here at the moment.
I'm listening. Wojtek!
So just heal up Anna, get some more experience as a result of that. If there's any opportunity I can get away with not going back to heal, this is the opportunity for it. That was a bad grenade.
Veteran.
Kill them fast!
So there's the reserve too. That is important info.
Ready to
Maybe losing the Strasnik was not ideal though.
no sitting around. Arming Polanian gunners.
Another foothold for beautiful Poland.
I should have gotten a field cannon, I think.
Get to cover.
But hopefully,
Fire.
ideally that's... If I press them on every angle, then
You have a target.
they're not able to get the proper engagement they want.
Gunners
We'll
reporting.
get there quick.
Give us something to shoot.
For action.
Gunners ready. We've got company.
It beats standing in the open.
We're under fire.
Just a good bear.
Enemy
Alright, so Anna's healed up.
Looks like a safe spot.
Yeah, looks like a good
The
spot.
Wotan is here.
Sounds good. That will
Did
give us
something
cover.
break?
I almost have enough for my first turret, but it's not going to be enough on its own, though.
Ears ready.
The enemy is capturing a strategic position. The enemy is
And I think the
capturing a
Wotan is not all that
strategic
scary against infantry. I'm hoping. Although, getting them killed is not ideal.
Acknowledged. Yeah. Leading the way.
position. We've lost a strategic position.
Finally.
Ready to build up.
Keeping our heads down. Engaging. Yes.
Falling back.
Just one more shot there, please. I don't even know if you were shooting the cursed thing, but I'll take it.
On it!
Orders for us?
At least one.
Better use cover.
Rifleman something break?
You have a
Report
target?
here.
We are listening. Moving.
A unit has gained a rank. Ready to build armor.
What you need? I'll have a peek inside.
For
Let's go.
Alright, Anna can deal with that, because again, that should not be very good at hitting infantry.
Position.
Tour heading out.
I did lose the 1 point there, but
Uh-huh. No other way!
Rifles back from the front.
Just like Yannick showed me.
come on, shoot him. Not a very impressive hit,
Spotted.
but maybe we can get something done here finally.
Enemy is capturing our bomb.
Understood.
The busy under attack! Back to
Now run to safety, Anna, quickly.
Ready for battle.
We've lost
Yeah.
a strategic
Follow
position.
us. Yes? Incoming artillery! Just give us a target.
Our oil pump is lost.
So now we can try to save up for another... Yeah, I'm just gonna steal this point basically for free, aren't I?
That will give us cover.
The enemy is taking
Nope, not
our
really.
line.
Ready to obliterate Polania's foes. Tour heading out.
Alright, so I know what I'm doing here. I just need to pressure him elsewhere.
my sights!
Yes.
Please get in there.
Get them!
Come on.
Our mine is lost.
Orders!
The enemy
Just shoot that, gunners. Do what you can. Ah, dang it, then they're pretty much already dead.
We've lost the squad. Something break?
Oh, they just I guess the artillery was still able to hit it, sadly. Unfortunate.
Our oil pump is lost.
Let's make this quick.
That didn't do nearly the damage I want.
Just give us a target.
Now this is a case where I thought maybe I could get away with turrets, but that was not the right choice.
Guns ready. Rifles back from reserve.
Multiple enemies spotted.
So I gotta spread them out somehow, but until I kill more units, that's not gonna do me much good.
Just point me at our enemies. Tour heading out.
Actually, this is a good opportunity to experiment what I have in mind.
Polania's foes.
I just don't know if it actually works or not that way.
Understood. Understood. Looks like the last of them.
So you just go get repaired.
I'm listening. Let's go.
More sandbags
I need
to
more
fill.
infantry on the right, or on the left, because I am going to get backdoored a bit. Time to experiment if the immunity to knockback is useful in this exchange or not. Actually, I can use the turret to draw out fire anyway.
Just give us a target. Right.
Ready for battle.
Gotta be mindful that engineers are getting shot at, though. So maybe I don't want to chance this.
We are listening. Taking cover. Taking any.
Ready to operate.
They just obliterate my engineers anyway, so
Tour heading out. Just point me at that target.
I'm wondering if the immunity works, though, but this is a bad way to experiment, I guess. Nope, they are just getting two-shot right now.
Move forward first.
They're still capping, but they're still dead.
I know when to plant wings.
Ready to build armor.
Grenadiers ready. Right.
Oh my.
How can I help?
So I'm doing something terribly wrong preparing for the max. Because dang it, it was going so well.
A unit has become veteran. The enemy is capturing
And now I'm gonna lose the turret, aren't I?
squad. We've lost a mech. Requesting. We're taking fire.
Yeah, the right idea would have been to have Seuss to try and backdoor him. Or, I would love Shimawis, I'm not gonna lie, I want my Shimawis.
Can always use cover.
Everyone goes for a Seuss though, but
Better use cover.
Shimawis
Sure
probably
thing.
would have done so much more for me there.
Armor. A structure is being attacked.
Standing by.
It's just I don't understand what's the best choices for what I expect to encounter. Dang
How
it.
can I help?
The turret is definitely not up to task. And the field gun would have just died to the artillery, let's be honest. It would not have done much.
The next destination.
They're shooting at us.
Taking all recruits.
New orders for us?
One of our veteran
And I don't have any gunners anymore, so
Strap in. It could get bumpy.
this is basically defeat here at this point. It's a very hard lesson, but that's what I need to figure out most.
I'm listening.
Because I don't want to sound arrogant, but I think it was like a one-sided stomp there with how the early game was playing.
Ready for
I
it.
want to at least make that argument.
Polania. Wherever you
How
need
can I
me.
help? Can always use cover. One, there's my good boy. Maybe more. Stay in cover.
And you're not going to get the ideal shot, especially if you, again, running into a spot that's not ideal. And now they have Kaisers, so
Be careful.
Look sharp now.
What's the next destination?
because this is probably what I realistically should have done. Have mobile units to just backdoor and keep them off foot, off kilter.
Quickly.
But it's kind of pointless now because they have two Kaisers. They just forfeit the infantry entirely at this point.
On the way. Understood.
You have orders? Hold on! Give him hell! Transfer here!
We're off to a good start.
No more sitting around.
Shooting.
We'll do it.
I am kind of busy.
Hero is out of action.
I did decap it, but that don't mean much, does it?
Cannon ready for orders.
Taking fire. One of our veteran units is
Because I'm still getting wrecked by everything else, sadly.
now
Ah, well.
Keeping our heads down.
Because as we're seeing, even with me demolishing as much as I could, I can't win a straight up fight there. I had the time to get my turret and everything, but the turret honestly couldn't really do anything in that regard. I need to rely on my mobility. Again, it's a question. I would very much prefer my Shimawis. They would have been, in theory, so much better for this matchup. For these type of battles, with how I'm losing. Ah, well. So they are ready, everything looks good here. Let's finish up this final match and, at the very least, try for a even ratio of wins and losses, ideally. Ideally. So this looks like a reserve 2 rush. I almost want to put a field cannon for reserve, if I'm so honest, but the cannons, the gunners are still going to be useful. It's just a question if they'll be useful for reserve or not. That's the honest question. So, I want to believe I can deal with this with enough gunners and a field cannon to kind of do some work, but we will see.
Establishing field command. Stand by.
So long as I could slow them down somehow, that would be the best case situation.
Command established.
Follow us. Fine.
What's the plan then? Right, moving to
You
cover.
did not
We'll
go
be
to
there in
group
no
2. And you won't grab the oil pump for me either. This is really annoying.
What can we do?
I don't know why you do that, if I were
time. You
honest.
have orders?
Rally point set.
Yeah?
More
It would make my
sandbags
life
to
a lot
fill?
easier if I was able to play or use my scroll through things as quickly as I'm used to or able to.
Yes?
Because now I'm having to deliberately slow down a little bit.
Look sharp
More
now.
sandbags to fill?
What is it?
Which does ruin the tempo a bit.
Enemy leading the way.
It's us or them! Go, go!
You name it, we'll build it. Just like throwing a stick for the dog.
Quickly! We're under fire! Take cover!
So just get into cover, protect yourself,
What can we do?
and we'll worry about that later, and I don't have enough oil yet.
Standing by.
There's nothing more than riflemen can handle.
Move it!
Just don't die.
They're shooting at us! Right away!
That's all I ask.
Cover! Move!
Don't mind.
We're ready! Every beat
Look
helps.
sharp now.
Yeah? We'll do it.
And I was a little bit slow there, sadly, but if I can grab these nodes, that makes up for it.
Orders?
It might.
New orders for us?
What
Yeah,
can
because
we
their
do?
extra infantry squad went and grabbed the iron, so I think I'm free to grab these.
Let's go.
Ready for action. Taking. Waste
No, I thought you were going the wrong way at first. That really freaked me out.
Uh-huh.
Look sharp now.
I saw you going down and not towards the oil.
Ready.
New orders for us?
Understood.
So
Yes.
you go heal,
Get
Yeah.
back to
because I learned an important lesson in that regard.
leading the way!
What can we do?
Rifleman here to
Engineers
defend the
have
And I never did upgrade the iron because I was checking for it, but...
As expected.
Uh-huh. Let's go.
And
Looks
you
like a good spot.
two go over there,
Moving. Get to cover. Yes?
and we'll see how that goes. You heal, grab the oil, and reinforce on the right. Hopefully.
Multiple enemies here. Riflemen will get them. Riflemen reinforce them.
Keeping our heads down! Take cover!
Looks like a good spot.
Yes! We're under fire! Orders! Yes! Over there!
Engineers ready to go to work.
Right away.
New orders for... Fine.
Need something done? It's not too. We can build that.
Quickly!
Building upgrade complete.
Move it!
That will give us cover.
Ready.
Alright.
Standing by. We'll get there.
If you could shoot the one that's on the side, that would work out great for me.
Make it quick!
This bump is ours
Go
now.
contact! On the move!
Yeah? Let's go.
Nope, don't walk up like that.
Let's go!
You're gonna give him a free infantry kill there.
Let's get out of there.
Building finished.
Oh, that sucks. Having to babysit you may have cost me that right fight, but I think we're okay.
Recruits. Equipping rifles.
You have orders? Headed that way.
Uh-huh. Follow us. Looks like we'll do it.
Grenadiers.
You go heal.
Capturing a strategic position.
You reinforce.
Enemies here.
Back from the front.
We lost a lot of
Rifles
troops, I
force
think,
reinforced.
but
That will give us cover.
Riflemen ready to protect the motherland.
What is it?
They're shooting at us! Over there! Go!
Multiple
Let's get
enemies
inside.
spotted.
Yeah? Let's go. Get to
You have
cover.
orders?
We've lost a strategic position.
Follow us.
We're under fire! Right away!
Yeah, if only we can get them out of cover for suppression, that'd be nice.
That will give us cover.
But I don't think we're gonna get that.
Save yourself! We're receiving replacements. Yes! Grenadiers ready. Moving.
Orders. Leading the way.
So you go over here and shoot their flanks.
What's the plan then?
And I need to upgrade, let's not forget about that.
We're under fire.
Deploying.
We've got cover quickly.
Multiple enemies spotted.
And they have the cover, so I'm never going to be able to suppress them is the problem. So long as they have cover of any kind.
The enemy is capturing a strategic position.
Moving to cover. Right away.
Quickly take them out.
Keeping their heads down.
To fill. Moving to covered position.
That was my opportunity to shoot them too, I guess, but
What's the plan? Catch this! Make it quick! Yes!
so that's good over there.
Yes!
I could win this match here, but I need to...
Orders! Remember the fallen!
Moving.
Okay,
Fine.
that's good there.
Yes! We'll be there in no time.
Now you go heal.
Get back to
Waiting for
safety.
instructions.
I really want that grenade pack for the engineer, but I need engineers for later is the problem. It's a bit of an oxymoron.
Taking all recruits. We'll
Having like just a support unit that's doing nothing.
What can we do? Deploying reserve.
I did a lot of damage there, I killed off a squad or two.
What is it? Rifleman reinforced.
So that was pretty good there.
Grenadiers ready. Right away.
We've taken a strategic position.
Okay, you're way over there actually, so let's group this a bit differently. If I remember it, because this screwed me over last time I tried this.
Fall in. Meet right here.
I saw to upgrade you, that's unfortunate. I'm a little behind on the oil.
What is it?
Reserve forces have
Follow
arrived.
us.
Operating as expected.
I'm listening.
Group 1,
Gunners
Group
ready.
9, and Group 4.
Let's keep moving.
New orders for us?
And you just hang over there in
Multiple
preparation.
enemies spotted.
What is it? That will give us cover.
Ready to move.
Give us a target.
More volunteers.
Come on, I...
The enemy
Why is it...
capturing our bunker.
I thought I told you twice to grab the point.
Leading the way.
That is not at all annoying.
Multiple enemies spotted.
Orders. It beats
How can I
standing in the
help?
open.
What is it?
Enemies
Sounds
keeping
good.
our heads down.
Orders. Cover. Move. Let us have them. Get to cover.
Our oil pump is lost.
We need time.
They're shooting at us.
Good to cover.
I sadly don't have grenades.
Quickly. Go. Go.
Guns are ready.
Yes. Get back to safety.
A unit has become veteran.
Victory or
Over there. Orders. Cover. Move.
And cover's really bad here.
I'm still in one piece.
Sure thing.
Strajnik, ready to move.
I can do that.
Yes.
Riflemen,
Standing by.
Orders for us? Yes. Rifles.
Look sharp.
So engineer,
Bags to fill.
a unit has become
let's get the workshop going.
A unit has become veteran.
They're shooting at us. Take cover.
What's next?
My guns are ready.
We've lost a squad.
Lost the entire squad there, that's unfortunate.
Orders. What's the plan then? On the way.
Orders. Right away.
So let's try and group these all up there. Somehow.
Ready.
New orders for us?
Let them have it.
They're shooting at us.
A unit has become veteran.
How can I separate?
All right. What's the plan?
And just suppress them right now. Because I think you can do that, especially with the battle cry.
Strajnik, ready to move.
Looks like a safe spot.
Yeah. Yes. Riflemen reinforced and ready.
So you go over to the right there.
Polania. Best to not sit around.
Now things are starting to come together, but a little bit too late as far as the infantry control.
How can I help? Stay low!
Standing by. Understood. Ready for action.
And I need Anna to heal the infantry squad there.
There's an enemy
My
here.
guns
Did
are
something
ready.
break? New recruits.
I need a field cannon at the ready.
Orders.
I can't quite push up as aggressively as I want, but let's at least poke.
Looks like a good spot.
Standing by.
Yes.
I'm listening. Can always use cover.
Ready to build our
because I need extra gunners ready.
Polanian gunner.
I have the field cannon.
Enemy contact.
Leading the way.
What's next?
Engaging enemy! Make it quick!
Yes?
Over there!
How can I-
How many?
Tell me! Just like
We're
Yannick.
ready!
Find a busy!
Alright, so that's a good shot there.
What's the plan?
I'm not going to get my healing in, but
We'll do it. New orders for
hopefully I can steal some points.
Be patient, please.
Yes, run away. Run away, little vanguards. Run away.
New recruits.
You have orders?
anti-armor
One of our
standing
veteran
by.
units is
Get
now
into
elite.
battery.
Heads up! Enemy here!
Guns ready. On the way. Yeah.
Can I at least decap? That's probably all I could really ask for there.
They're shooting at us!
Rocket back.
So that decapped there just fine.
Enemies!
We are
Looks like a lot of them.
on the move. Ready for a target.
I don't know where the heck to put you that'd be useful.
Deploy right here.
We're ready!
What's next?
The more
Let's
round,
go.
the better.
But Anna, you can go in a good spot and
Yes. Rifle squad.
heal up everyone. Ideally.
Have run further if we want to. What's the plan then? We'll have to in no time.
I shouldn't even precision shot the gunner squad. They're not going to do much here in this circumstance.
A structure is being attacked.
What's the plan? Move!
And this is probably a terrible idea to try and grab that, but
Be careful!
Yes. Go. Go.
Bear's gone, sadly.
Find a busy!
I do have precision shot, but a bad angle for grenades.
Move it.
On it! Be careful!
Keep shooting much longer!
Away.
The enemy is capturing a strategic position.
Uh-huh. Get
A hero is out of action.
Yep, that's unfortunate.
Command reinforcements ready.
Taking fire!
What's the plan?
Grenade was good there.
Enemy is capturing our bomb. We've lost a strategic position.
We'll do it.
Preparing to engage.
They did decap it though.
No city. Ready to build armor.
What can I do?
Now the big question is, what do I expect them to do
Right away!
once they get the reserve 2?
I'm listening. Back to safety!
I don't think I want these guys up here. I need to pressure the other side. I need to trick them.
Leading the way. Fine.
If I can force them over on the right, nope.
Get back!
I'm not going to risk losing an elite for this.
Workshop report. Enemy tank recruits. We're taking fire.
Nope. So much for trying to be tricky there.
Sounds good. Guns ready. We are listening. Good spot.
I told you to retreat. Ah, my.
We've lost a
I even verbally told you what my plan was.
That feels better. Be there soon.
This is another example of something going wrong. Of me trying to switch over between you too quickly.
enemy is capturing our bomb. The enemy is capturing our bomb. Building upgrade complete. More Polanian assets are now available.
Uh-huh. Anti-armor standing by.
Our oil pump is lost.
That is unfortunate, so they timed that,
I'm listening.
they positioned that properly.
Use cover.
But,
Back from the front.
Ready for a target.
now, I do have a SUF building, but I don't know if that's going to do enough on its own. Oh, and the Strasnik apparently also
Looks like a safe
retreated.
Enemy spotted. The enemy is taking our mine.
And you did not reinforce, damn it.
Enemy unit spotted.
God dang it. And apparently they got a Nakavani as well. This is where it always gets upsetting for me because I don't know.
We've lost
I thought I was doing well. I honestly thought I was doing well, and then suddenly they have 4 mechs.
Yes?
What's the next destination? I told you to go before we left.
Well, we can kill the Nakavani at least.
capturing a strategic position. The enemy is taking our mine.
Anti-armor standing by. Get into
The enemy is capturing a strategic position.
Because what I was kind of expecting to happen is they just rush down my headquarters and try and kill it.
Ready to serve Polania.
Our mine is lost. We've lost a strategic position.
Lots of them too.
Get them!
We've lost a strategic position. A unit has become veteran.
Come on.
A unit has become veteran.
Nope, this is going badly now. My opportunity was lost.
Cannon ready for orders.
Enemy found.
Quickly! For Polania! Speed up! Target!
Workshop reporting.
There are Polanians who need us.
Please run. I told you to retreat. You are not doing this one simple task for me.
Engineers.
We're under attack.
Open fire! Over there! Go! Yes! Just run!
Tell me! Be careful! Whatever helps.
How can I serve Polania?
Gunners taking fire. Armored transport
No.
checking in.
Need something done?
I don't think I have the armor, and now my field cannon's in a bad spot.
On it!
Give me a target! You have
Armored transport.
I re-emphasize my statement, I wish I had Shimawis. But not in this situation, I guess. Or,
Ready to build armor. Enemies here.
Uh-huh. We'll do it. Moving. That will give us...
We've lost a mech.
Did something.
okay, Strasnik's sadly dead.
I made it.
What's next? Can always use...
And by the time I actually deal with these things, guess what's going to happen? They're going to have all their other units available.
Stay low! Quick. Tell me!
Come on, Anna, you're doing it again. This is a perfect opportunity to one-shot 4 of them.
What's the next destination?
I'm here to help, yeah? They're in my sight!
We've lost a squad.
Checking in. Strap in. It could get bumpy.
Oh my.
Yes? Rifle squad reinforced. Get to cover. Sounds good.
Ready to build armor. Requesting
ready.
support.
Ready to serve Polania.
I see a bunch of them.
Wherever.
I really want my Shimawis. I don't even know if they would actually do the job that I have in mind.
Strap in. It could get bumpy. Fire at will.
They're busy!
But I want to believe
More sandbags.
that there's apparent, considering how much everyone loves to complain about the Soufs, it's just taking so long for me to actually get to them.
Stay in cover! Hurry! What's next, CBA? Hang in there!
We've lost a squad.
Nope, losing more squads. Please maneuver properly.
Tell me!
Transport here.
Ready.
Enemies spotted.
You are doing a terrible job maneuvering. I know Suboff goes barely faster than you, but
Our bomb.
you shouldn't be burning so much time just trying to turn. Oh my, just another humiliating defeat, sadly.
Uh-huh. On my way.
Because I want to try and be conservative and protect my headquarters in case of an all-in type of rush. But as a result, the field cannon was in a terrible spot. Which is why I don't want the field cannons. But I don't know what's a better alternative for.
Next stop.
I know I could drop mines in that, but it's still the exact same predicament, in all honesty. Because if they don't go to where I think they're gonna go, that doesn't help.
Just like Yannick.
Armored transport checking in. Transport repaired. Wherever you need me.
They're in my sights!
What's the next
Because now they're just turtling all this time to get Kaisers and everything
Friendly.
is a problem.
armored transport checking in?
or not Kaisers, but at least
I'll get there.
more effective mechs. Although I could deal with the field cannon.
More. Steady.
And my infantry is finally getting killed off too. God dang it, I did not want to select the Supes.
More volunteers? Workshop reporting.
Yeah, it's just oil that I'm struggling on.
Equipping ready. We've got their
What's
attention
next?
now.
I probably could have got extra infantry there to help deal with the deficit. But I just, every time feels like my army is not the right composition to deal with the mechs.
Someone over there.
Taking fire.
Which is why I want to rely more on the mobility of the Supes and not so much the field cannons.
We've lost the squad.
Wherever you need, the time has come.
Did something break? New recruits? I'll send one of the grenadiers.
Fall back and regroup.
Armored transport checking in.
Rifles back from the front.
So, Supes, I want you to shoot at the field cannon, disable it, and maybe
Lost the squad. Workshop
we
reporting.
can actually do some damage here.
Riflemen reinforced and ready.
Our enemies are moving.
Something. Throw them out.
All better now.
Uh-huh.
Multiple enemies
Sure
spotted.
thing.
So, they're not quite Confederacy yet, but we need some cannon shots to hurt these things.
Unit has become veteran. The enemy is halfway to victory. Units is now elite.
Alright, gunners, you should be able to do some good damage while running away here. Hopefully.
Keep shooting. Enemies, lots of them wherever you need me. I'm not equipped to
What you need?
this.
Looks like a safe spot. Be there soon.
Hmm.
Enemies over.
Oh, dang it. I hit the wrong hotkey is what happened there. I am just completely thrown off right now.
Multiple enemies spotted.
Tell me. This'll put
New recruits. Calling engineers.
right. I can do that.
Let me just try and steal victory points, but it might be too little too late now.
Polonia's finest standing by and ready to dig in.
Well, it'll be good as new.
Transport move under fire. Wherever you need me. Next stop, victory.
Keep trying to do some damage there.
Help is ours now.
And if you can't go after Suboff, it's going to be tricky, I won't lie. And now, as a result of that, my gunners are going to get messed up in their path in a bit, or targeting acquisition. Nah, they still got the mech, sadly. Too little, too late. I should have tried doing this earlier. Just backdoor and steal everything. Because now, even if I somehow were to kill these, they have so much resources and units it doesn't matter. Honestly. And never mind the fact Suboff is leveled up, which makes it harder too.
Listening. On my way. Sure thing.
Standing by.
Hit my point. Oh my. A terrible display. But at least we can focus it down on at least one specific aspect, right? But with that said, I'm gonna hop off here and prepare for a Battlefleet Gothic video after a little bit. And hopefully next week we can do a little bit better with what we learned. Hopefully. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.